Hey Clash Royale, get ready for the €70,000 Dreamhack Live Circuit. This international event is open to everyone, bringing the best Clash Royale players together in one competition. Play in both online and offline qualifiers, with 4 live stops in 3 different cities: Andorra, Valencia, Madrid, and back to Valencia for the grand final. Do you think you have what it takes to be a Clash Royale champion? Now is your chance to prove it in the Dreamhack Live Circuit. That's right, Dreamhack Live Circuit! And I'm here with you. Hi, I'm Rich Slayton. You probably know that if you're here already. But if you don't know who I am, my name's Rich. I cast Clash Royale, and sometimes I just talk to the chat for a while as we watch people play phenomenal Clash Royale. And guess what? A little bit of both of that is going to be happening today, because today it is the Dreamhack Madrid Stage 2 for their qualifiers. That's right, we are into the 4-day chunk. We had our open qualifiers already, and we had, I wonder if I still have that nice little, yeah, we had a, no, that's not the right button. That's from something entirely different. Let me go ahead and see if I can find it. Boom, there we go. We had a whole bunch of open qualifiers last week. That's right, last week. A bunch of open qualifiers. One of them was on this channel. And from those open qualifiers, we went and got ourselves, let's see if this is the right button. Nope, that is the wrong button too. Hold on, I got this. Boom. We got ourselves a very, very nice big ol' list of players who are in our Swiss bracket stage. The Swiss bracket stage will be happening soon. Itachi says, start the match. Don't talk too much. Well, Itachi, I'm not in charge of when the matches start, but when they start, don't you worry. We'll watch them, and I'll keep talking. How about that? Yay for everybody. Guys, we are in a Swiss bracket stage. What does that mean? Well, that means that these players will be going back and forth, trying to win a bunch of games, and they will be matched up against players who have similar records. And there's some real heaters in this group. Sandbox in here, Luminary. Oh, there's a guy named Mohammed Light? A guy named Mohammed Light? No way. Who's that guy? Vitor in here, Matea, Igor in the building, Z Quentin, Dark Angel, Titan, the Loon Master himself, Pompillo, I guess he woke up in time today. Adrian Piedra in the building. Paolo up in here. Firkin. Sweep. Pedro TM. Oh, is that a guy who ended up winning the golden ticket? I think it is. Lucas. EGW. A lot of your favorites. Ian. He might play a hog or two. Jonah out here. Former #1 with Golem. That's right, E-Golem. Cody Go, another golden ticket winner, Samuel Pasotto. There's some people here, folks. There's some people here. Let me go ahead and see. We should be starting games here any moment. I don't know. I guess they're still sorting the bracket here, and then we should be getting going here any second. I'm going to go ahead and just check. When do we start? Because I thought we were starting now. I'm just going to go ahead and ask them that right now. It looks like we are getting our groups sorted here. And let me see. Are we actually into some of our matchups yet? Does that look like it's one of our matchups? That can't be one of our matchups. Hold on, I'm double checking something. I think they're doing the sorting right now. Oh, that is one of our matchups. Great. And let me go ahead and get another one of our matchups going. I'm going to guess that that's actually a matchup. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Kill some music here. And here we go. Folks, double screens is back. I figured out the problem. I had to get a new device to connect to my iPad to the thing. So here we go, folks. We got it all. How are you, Rich? Thank you. Thank you. People always ask, when are you casting, Rich? They never ask, how are you, Rich? I'm doing great. I'm doing phenomenally. You know, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the overhead light and get us the proper lighting here. Oh, yeah, that's the ticket right there. That's the ticket. And we are ready to play a game called Clash Royale. We are in-game duels today, folks. In-game duels. So again, you got to pre-build your 4 decks and then get after it, and get after it quickly. Oh, I'm just rearranging something here. Oh, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put that. You know, I have 2 monitors, and you'd think that would be enough, but it most certainly is not. Little freeze in for Samuel Basoto. But the graveyard play by John. Just John. 87. Julio Gomez. Greetings from Colombia. Thank you very much, Julio. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you being here, and I hope that you enjoy today's show. And John. Who's John? John77. Is that like Ian's younger brother? John77 taking the dub. All right. What are the decks we've seen so far today? We got a couple Lavas. Lava was all over the other day. Was all over our you know, here's an easy way to tell if that's the fake Mohammed Light or not, because you can click the little 3 dots on the right and hit go to channel. And that guy has no videos and no subscribers. Fake Mohammed Light. Fake Mohammed Light in the chat. 100% fake. I'm calling you out, fake Mohammed. Not the real one. Out here trying to trick my wonderful viewers. How dare you? How dare you, sir? Trick the good people of this stream with your nonsense. In fact, I'm emotionally hurt that you would even try, to be honest. It has hurt me emotionally. So, Hog for John77. I'm going to try to figure out who John77 is, because obviously it says pro on John77. Out of Spain, ranked in the top 200 for CRL this season. Has played in the Red Bull MEO a couple of times. Okay. Played on BCN Pro Team in the National League. Wait a second, did he play under a different name? Because I feel like I know the entire roster for the BCN Pro League. Played with Q-Lash in the No Tilt League. Played Orange Crown. Did this guy change his name? Because let me go ahead and open up his Twitter. Just John Steven 77. Did he used to play under a different name? Because I swear that I knew everybody on that roster. Strange. Very strange indeed. Well, either way, Samwell has recovered nicely in game number 2. Match of the Frenchmen over on the left-hand side of your screen, folks. See Quentin and Hugo. And nice even up play there from Samwell. Lava and Hog played so far for John. RG and what I'm assuming was Graveyard. Could have been Loon, but either way. Does John have or play minor wall breakers? Yo, stop being so thirsty in my chat. And there we go. Little minor wall breakers for John. It's almost like I cast this game for a living, folks. It's almost like that. And yes, fake Mohammed Light. I'm going to ban you soon if you don't stop. Because I have no chill. I love banning people. It's like one of my favorite things. And wall breakers do not touch. Oh, but John gets a full-on connection. John just coming out swinging. Will the bats stop those wall breakers? They do. They do stop those wall breakers. And it's an emotional moment here. Just keep an eye on Hugo versus Quentin on your other screen here, folks. Looks like that's going to be a clean 2-0 for Hugo. Let me go ahead and... yeah, we can do that right now. While I find a new game, let's go ahead and switch over to this view here. I need to make sure that I have both available here. Okay, great. Great. Okay, that's how I'll do that. All right. Normally, I have another way of doing this, but unfortunately, I didn't get it set up in time because of technical difficulties. Let's go take a look at another world finalist here. We'll go back to our double screen. Tico and Arden Toas in their Game 3. And folks, if you are struggling with having two screens, cover up one side of the screen. Mohammed with a good question here. Hey, Rich, bracket link. Boom, there you go. Don't say I never did nothing for you. All my homies hate dual screens. Well, good thing we're not... I mean, we have... no matter what we watch, we're watching dual screens. I am not president to turn out. I'm offended. Bye-bye, Rich. You know what? Just for being a dork, I'm going to time you out, and I'll ban you next time. There you go. And GG, well played. John handing Samuel Basoto an early L here. So that's a tough one for him. I need to figure out an easier way to set... I need to set this up differently because this is actually not working the way I want it to. Oh, yeah, I see why. Okay. All right, I'm going to have to fix that in a minute here. Let's go ahead and take a look at Lucas. Mine already saying, Rich, see, I see you fix your iPad. Well, actually, the capture card that I was using with the iPad was being real funky. So I don't know. I don't know what that was about. The screen on the right has lower quality. No idea how to solve that. No clue. So that will be what it will be. But we got Sweep and Lucas here. Rich Slayton, favorite meta deck. Right now I'm playing a mixture of the new Bridge Spam, Splash Yard, and the Remy Eli deck. Those are the 3 decks I'm playing with right now. I'm probably best with a mixture of the Remy, with either Remy Eli or Splash Yard. Splash Yard video coming soon. As soon as I have time to edit it, I'm like, I need to get a full block to edit that thing. Unfortunately, I have not had time to find that full block. Emotional I am about it. Okay. So that one, let me try this. Oh, there you are. Let's bring you up. I'm doing something in the background, folks, so that we can more easily switch between games. So I'm not going to be the most dialed in on my casting here for just a minute. What, Rich? No way. You're going to be distracted by something? Yeah, it happens. Live with it. There we go. Let me take that over here. Is that the right button? Yes. Yes, that is the button. All right, let's go ahead and get see if we can get another game going on this side. We got Luminary in there. We got Wawa. That dude like a hoagie. Little Goblin Giant Sparky from Sweep. Not a big surprise, honestly. Sweep likes to go there. Sweep likes to play that game sometimes. You know what I mean? That is sometimes his steez. This one, why doesn't this have the iPad audio on here? Let's go ahead and look for audio sources. That should be that one, right? Where are they? Let me go back over here and look at this. Where is... Oh, I see it, because you are currently muted. Oh, no. Hold on, folks. I'm trying to figure something out here. I'm going to press a quick button here, folks. Why does that have no audio? Weird. All right, working on fixing something here. Everyone, please hold tight. Hey, Rich, why didn't you fix this before you were live? I was trying to fix a lot of things. I'll be honest. And they didn't all work. I was really working my tail off trying to make it happen. But sometimes it just doesn't. Okay. Let me try this from here, maybe? Is it because 2 sources are both trying to pull from the same thing? Is that maybe it? No, that's not it. Well, folks, I have the iPad imagery, which is over here on this screen, but unfortunately, I don't have the iPad audio, which was working a few minutes ago before I went live, and currently isn't. So there you go. Our primary stream is going to be the stream on your right. And Lucas takes care of business. Well done. This is not single elimination. Today we are in the Swiss bracket stage. So everyone's playing a lot of games. And looks like Vitor's in one right now. So also as a note for everybody here, there are 2 groups. I am not sure how they are divided. Or there's 2 clans. I don't know if they have to switch clans every time. Hey, Rich, what card is the most annoying? That's a good question. Most annoying? Winter, I think you've asked us about that a few times, and it just is what it is. I don't have a solution for you, sorry. I am limited by the technology that I have access to today. So the right screen is just going to be slightly less high resolution than the left screen. When am I visiting India? When someone sends me there. there's a Sparky on there. Vitor. Oh, Vitor is not even, that's not even a tournament match. That's just Vitor playing. Luminary takes the dub over Wawa. Please hold 1 second. I'm gonna. All right. Let's see. Do we have any more games going right now? I think we already determined that Vitor's game was not a real game. Let's go take a look at Le Scoreboard. Let me turn the music back on. Whoa, that's too loud. Bring that back down a little bit. Let's look at the scoreboard right now. Luminary taking the win over Wawa. Ian with the dub. John CR beating Samuel Basoto. I wonder if is that actually a soft? I think it is. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, it is a soft. Great. Over AP. Doom Sandbox is maybe. What's going on there? Why isn't that being listed as official right there? Mo with the win over Pompeo. Matea takes the dub. Igor takes the dub. And let's see. EGW. I want to see what kind of crazy decks he's doing. Firkin over Titan. Yeah. Why is there no orangey? Why is there no orangey orange there? Ruben. Pedro. Cool. So we should get our next round here set up in just a moment. Let me go back over here and let's see if they sort the next round. Rich, how long would you last in the hot ones? That's a great question. I think I could go pretty deep. Yeah, I think I could go pretty darn deep. Rana Bazi, are you going to keep boring us by showing these low-level players at a Momo? Rana, I don't know if you know this, but when people rudely ask me for things, I usually do the exact opposite on this stream. So there you go. There you go. See how that one works out for you. Maybe you should get them on your friends list if you want to watch them so bad. How many rounds have we been today for a long... Today's going to be a long stream. There are, I think, 8 rounds. So it's going to be a minute. We're going to go. We're going to go for a minute. What decks will fall to meta next season? I'm very curious to see how decks that have been relying on the Evo Knight, how they fare with the new addition, with the new evolution. I think that's going to be really fascinating. So let me just make sure that I'm not leaking right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, with the addition of the Royal Recruits and that really making things harder for single target DPS, I'm curious to see how that impacts decks that rely on Evo Knight or that have gotten strong because of Evo Knight. So that'll be curious. Tung Feng saying, I think Evo Recruits will get countered by Evo Barbs. I think yes, and I think that they are going to make things definitely harder for. Like probably bridge spam in particular. I mean, I guess not if you're running it with Evo Barbs. Splash Yard might take a bit of a hit. So we'll see. Predictions for Carl Champion. What? I don't know what that means. Do I think Magic Archer will be nerfed? I don't think so. Do you watch Formula 1? No, I've never watched it in any sort of serious way. Waiting for the second round matchups to be made. They have not yet been released. So as soon as they are posted, we'll have them. Oh, I think we are getting... Are people, like, playing real games, or are they just playing... I don't think that guy's even in this, is he? Yeah, no. People are just playing ladder while they're waiting. Rich, don't you dare show us Mo. I'll leave. Good. All right, hey, fake Mohammed Light. I see that you're back. Behave yourself. Who won the championship this year? Probably you, Gino. That's my theory. Buller would just fine to counter Evo Recruits. Yes, but, you know, that's talking about one specific card versus talking about how does the meta move around. How does the meta shake itself out? They're still waiting. I guess there's still one match that hasn't been played, and it looks like that one match is maybe holding up the entire bracket. So, and I don't see that match in the. I don't see that match in either of the clans. So I'm a little confused as to what's going on here. Ooh, does Bowler reset recruits charge? That's a good question. That's a very good question, and I don't know the answer to that question. There might be someone who does, but it's not me. I have not dug into the new Evo quite yet. Let's see thoughts. I don't really have a lot of thoughts on the Evo recruits yet. You know, we'll see what it's like. I haven't dug into the to the build with it and play tested them. So there you go. Invite Mr. Beast for World Finals. That would be lit. On it. Fran, how many players advance to the next stage? I actually need to double check that. That's a good question. I don't know the answer to that question. But let me see if I can find the rule book. And let's see here. Rules. Oh, well, that's not in there at all. At Venom. Where is the rule book? All right, there you go. Nice mug. Can we buy it? Yes, you can buy this mug with a decade of hard work in the entertainment business, a rigorous audition process, and then solid performance during your first regular season so that you end up casting World Finals. Speak Arabic. Literally all I know is like Assalamu alaikum. I might know like one or two other things, but that's about it. I know a few like words for foods. Back to front saying, make sure to like the live stream. I do appreciate that. One second. Let's see. All right, top 32. We'll go to the next stage, folks. That's the answer. Top 32. There we go. We got it. We got it. All right, and then where's this? Great. Just making sure we got everything. Yeah, I don't know. We are waiting for. I don't know why the next. There's a bunch of matches left. I don't know why. Why we're being delayed here. I guess they finally sorted. Okay, there we go. They have finally sorted the. All right, Rana, you are banned. Don't be rude. Bye. Bye forever. Bye forever. If you're rude in my chat, you're gone forever. Forever. So, do him. Do you. Let's see. What languages do you speak? English, a tiny bit of Spanish, and a tiny bit of Hebrew. So here we go. Here's our round 2 matchups. I'm trying to look see what we got going on here. Vitor and Dark Angel's a fun one. Samuel Basoto against Wawa. Adrian, Pedro, and Sweep. Oh, Doom and Mo. That's a fun one. Which group are those guys in? I will definitely watch Doom and Mo. There we go. Yeah, we'll get that one going as soon as it kicks off. As soon as it kicks off, we will go ahead and check that one. You're killing me, Smalls. Yeah, as soon as we have gameplay, folks, I'll have gameplay up. As soon as we have gameplay. But I just don't have gameplay. Hey, Rich, what's the most expensive thing in your background? That's a really good question. Let me think on that one for a minute. Why are we just not able to get any games? Let's see. That's irrelevant. Let me go check here if I can find if there's someone who's in this tournament. No, okay. Yeah, this is the one thing. This is so little fun behind the scenes thing. If you guys know like the way that the CRL qualifiers work, the Saturday is always Swiss bracket with like 1,000 people, and then hey, here we go, boom. You wanted it, you got it. Mohammed Light. There you are. Wonder if I can adjust that a little bit. I don't think I can. And we'll go get a little. I'm gonna go get a little Cody go on the other side. Rich, please, how should I get a CRL hoodie? Qualify for CRL World Finals. When did you achieve your silver play button? A few months ago. That might be the most expensive thing on here just because of the number of hours and investment and stuff it took to get there. That might be the most expensive thing. Let me go here. Oh, no, I don't need that open right now. What I do need to do is I need to get to here. No. Too many things open on my computer. Interesting. Mo just running minor rocket cycle. That is a fascinating, absolutely fascinating deck pick from Mohammed Light. Totally wild. Harvey, can we watch in-game if you have them on your friends list? So I see someone saying horrible, Zenko saying horrible matchup for Mo, which on face value I see the reason you're saying that one. But I do think delivery makes this matchup better than it seems. The barbs are kind of a problem, but I think delivery makes this not as drastic as it appears. What do you mean no game? Someone's saying no game audio? You guys have game audio, don't you? I don't. Let me just check my audio settings here. Yeah, you should have game audio. A good ability there out of Doom to avoid the rocket. And yeah, Mo trying to snipe lava. But I don't think this is as bad as people are saying because the delivery is underrated in bait matchups. Do you believe Mohammed Light easily qualifies for the World Championship final? I don't think making it to the finals is easy for anybody, Mo included. It wasn't easy for him last year. He lost in the first round to KK. Right? No, was it KK? He lost in the first round last year. Yeah, see, look, here's the thing, right? This matchup, like a lot of parts of it look hard, but it's going to be very difficult for Doom to get any real damage here. It was KK. Yeah, I mean, but having log delivery, Skellies, and Electro Spirit is pretty fire. And then look at that, just smart choice. That delivery was a little extra. That delivery was not what he needed there. He can still defend this, but he's going to be a little bit low on Elixir. No, he comes out nice. Yeah, and Doom has to give it up. Doom thought he has him. Doom thought he had him. Didn't have him. Yeah, Doom needs to figure out how to not give rocket value, and like we saw earlier, force out rockets on defense or spells in weird positions. But right now, Mo's doing a great job of playing a really wide variety of defenses. Ooh, Rocket doesn't get the Mighty Miner, which is a bit concerning. Able to hold. Dual lane pressure now out of Doom. But again, Doom can't really get on tower the same way. Doom has to connect. And his time to do that is running shorter and shorter. Yeah, very good game. Mo played that great. Mo played that great. I don't know who in the chat. Someone in the chat said that was a bad matchup for Mo. I don't know how I feel about it. Tico playing 3M Pump on your left-hand screen, by the way, against Cody Go. Saw this yesterday in Royale Masters. So let's see. Log out on both sides. NATO still in play. I think that Doom might go lava here in game 2, and whatever else Mohammed Light has that could play against lava, he's playing that here in game 2. Yep, there we go. There we go. Doom goes lava game 2. Very smart. It was kind of what he needed to do. Tico 2-0 against Cody Go. Very nicely done. And Ram Rider Inferno Dragon. Is he running a big spell here? Why is the iPad audio not functioning? That's very weird. I wonder if I don't have the audio all the way down, dude. Yeah, Ian versus Ruben on one screen. Doom versus Mo on the other. This is why I like dual screening, folks. This right here is exactly why I like going dual screen. Adnan played yesterday in Royale Masters. Yes, he was good in it. Had the best performance of the day. And Doom opting just to sack and go for it, which it kind of feels like he needs to do. So I don't hate the play. That pocket lumberjack with the heal spirit really annoying, and the Inferno Dragon. But the Inferno Dragon, why would you not stop the Inferno Dragon from killing you? Let's go to Pedro. I don't think the PC can play 2 audio devices. Yes, it can. I have had audio from both devices going before. Oh, wait. And now, hold on. And now, suddenly, for no reason, the iPad audio is working. All right, well, featured match, folks. On the left-hand side now is going to be Ruben versus Ian. Let's go. Let me check something here real quick. All right. Let me go ahead and just take care of a couple little touches. Where are you? Okay. Okay, I guess you're as good as you're gonna be there. That's fine. Cool. You know, we're just gonna go ahead for this game. Now that I have audio working. Now that audio is working, we're gonna go ahead and just focus on this Ian Ruben match for the moment. Let's go. I didn't see what they played game 1. Yeah, the pocket lumberjack was super smart from Mo. But look at this, we finally got the audio working on this one. You can see if there's another gangster like really great match happening over here. switch. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Looking at some of the matches that we have here. Ian had minor wall breakers. Ruben had RG. All right. Thank you very much for the information there. Appreciate the help. Which one do you prefer, folks? The Remy Eli deck or this, like, Bats version of minor wall breakers? Do you have a preference? Why do you have that preference? Who's the toughest competitor for Mohammed Light in the session? If you'd asked me a month ago, I would have said either Pedro or Mugi, but probably Pedro. But after this last month, Samuel looks real nasty. Looks real nasty. Sam Basoto looks real dangerous. Let's check before I start. Oh, yes, that's the problem there. Let's go to change the overlay. Where are you, overlay? Let's actually just kill that overlay. Let's add in a new image. Oh no, not that one. Hold on. Great. I'm just setting ourselves up for something real quick here, folks. Take that over there. Great. Great. Right. And there we go. Perfect. All right, we're good. We're good. Is Morton playing today? I have not seen him in this competition. I don't believe he is. Minor into the back, 23 seconds left. This Knight Wall Breakers gets all pulled together. How does Ruben get enough damage here and defend? He has to pull the Baby Dragon. Doesn't pull the Baby Dragon. GG, well played. Easy two. Easy two there from Ian. Here we go, Samuel Basoto versus Wawa. I'm going to go try to find us one more to throw on to. Hey, I know there's some fans of this guy out there. Let's go ahead and go back to double gameplay. We got Firkin in the building here against Wise. Remy Eli is more defensive, while Bat's version is more aggressive. Yeah. Very true. Remy Eli, because Magic Archer is great. Yeah, Magic Archer is, while Ice Golem is my favorite card, Magic Archer is like my crutch. Magic Archer is the card I probably play the most. Whoa! Close match there between Sam and Wawa. Switching the audio over to our Firkin versus Wise game. Oh, I guess the Sam versus Wawa is still going. And let's see. I will ask this question again after this round is over, and I'll happily talk about the World Championships when we are between rounds, since we have big downtime between rounds. So, a little slowdown here between Firkin and Wise. Gaming World saying Samuel will never be as good as Mo. Maybe, but he's definitely a threat. He beat him twice at our last monthly final. He's a threat. You can't say he's not. When I see Wawa's name, I think of Jimi Hendrix. Wawa, Wawa. That would make me, actually, that would sound more like Rage Against the Machine. I don't know, I've never been to a Wawa, like the northeastern hoagie place, but it makes me think of Wawa in Philadelphia rather than whatchamacallit, rather than a musical sound. Yeah, the Y is a little lackadaisical with that minor damage, and then takes a wall breaker for his efforts. Little lazy out of Y's, but maybe he felt like he could go ahead and win it with one big Evo RG, and he might be able to. That's not going to break through, though, so no, he can't. And now it's Poison Log. Nice win for Firkin. There you go. Let's pop over here while I see if I can find us any more matches on the other side. Let's see. Who are you playing against? Who are you playing against? Who you got? Yeah, let's go ahead and throw that. Nikoko versus Coco on the left-hand side. That's pretty fun. And they are in their sudden death overtime. Easy win here for Sam. Let me just double check some standings here for a moment, or some results here for a moment, because I think that I've seen if certain matches already ended or not. Who are you? Oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's interesting. Do we still have that going? Do we still have that one going? Yes, we do. Going back to the double gameplay, switching the sound over here to Lucas versus Soph. I also need to adjust the sound levels. These audio levels are a little bit not even. There we go. All right, Lucas versus Soph. Here's some fun happening. Lucas with the one-game lead, playing the deck I'm currently playing on ladder. 360, increase game size and reduce your cam. I can't increase the game size. The game can't be any bigger, 360. I don't know what you, like, how you think I would make the game size bigger. If you're watching on your phone and you're trying to watch it vertically, like, I can't make it fit vertically right now. So there you go. Like, the game can't be any bigger than that on a 16:9 canvas. And Lucas takes that dub. Let's see, anybody else still going here? Is this one of our tournament matches? That looks like it's not. That's just a ranked match. And that looks like it is... is this in our tournament, or is that just... Oh, that's over. Trainer Adnan beating Quentin. What the heck just... Oh, I know what happened. Hold on, folks. That was silly. Let me go ahead and fix this overlay. Little behind... Little... There we go. There we go. That's better. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the results as we have them so far. Interesting how Lucas is doing great for what's up for CRL. Yeah. Yeah, Lucas is... It's been weird. Let's see. They can all only get one tower, LOL. It's always cheap shotting from everyone. It's embarrassing. I don't even know. Hold on, I don't even know what this means. What does this mean? Like, you think that a win is only a win if you 3-crown somebody? That doesn't make any sense. That's like a nonsense position. Back to the important thing, the results. I have not yet seen the sub. Is that still going? Let me look. I have not yet seen the results of sub and a boss, and they don't seem to be in clan right now. So here we go. Paolo with the win. Droy getting it done. Lucas with the win over a soft. Trainer Adnan. Sambox. It's saying 1-0 for a win over Pompeo. I'm not sure what that means there. Titan gets his dub in round 2 after losing in round number 1. Pedro doing his thing. EGW looking good there. Ian with a 2-0 over Ruben was fun. And we do have our next round matches coming up here. Let's go ahead and check out our next round matchups. Let's see. Sweep versus Sam. That's a fun one. I like Sweep versus Sam. Little Igor in there. Oh, Pedro Mohammed. All right, we'll just do that as a featured match because that's sick. That's real sick. Yeah, we'll get Pedro Mohammed as a featured match. Do I have them on the iPad, or are they both in that other clan? You know what? I might actually have them. I might just have them on friends list, actually. Let me see. Yeah, I can just watch it that way. Great. That's gonna be we'll do that as a featured match. Pedro Mohammed, that's 2 world finalists. That's gonna be super fun. Let's see. Cool. Hugo Lucas. That's a fun match right there too. But yeah, the Pedro match is gonna be our main. That's gonna be our big one. All right. Championship. The who do I think is gonna win at Disc Golf World Championship? That's a hard one right now. I think it's like, who's leading right now? It's like Chris Clemens, I think, is leading the MPO right now. Yeah, Chris Clemens. But Isaac Robinson is probably my number 1 pick. He's real icy in these big championship moments. He already won a major earlier this year. So I really like Isaac Robinson in this tournament overall. And he's, tied for first right now with Chris. And opened up his round 2 with a 3 down. So I like Chris Clemens in this a lot. I mean Isaac Robinson in this a lot. It's a 5-day tournament. Calvin's nasty. I'd love to see Simon win one, but I don't think he's going to. So yeah, those are my. Do I consider esports a real sport, or just soccer or football? No, they're a totally different thing. They're a totally different. They're a separate thing. Did you get your 100K YouTube button? Yeah, there it is right there. Guys, as soon as we have our featured match with Mohammed Light and Pedro ready to go, it will be on screen. Just waiting for it to kick off. Is Doom in like a rando game, or is he in his tournament matchup? Let's see. No, Doom's just in a random ranked match. These guys need to stop playing ranked matches while we're waiting for this tournament to go. Yeah, Calvin is certainly Calvin Heimberg is certainly a contender for it. Isaac Robinson's my number 1 pick overall. But I'd love to see Simon get one, especially with the huge win for Lazat a few weeks back. I'd love to see Simon get one. That would be really big. I can't wait for the Simon line to come out, announced yesterday. I don't think I can spend the money on one of the prototypes. But once the actual timeline comes out, or time lapse comes out, I'm going to get one of those for sure. And those of you, I see there's a few of you in here who are disc golf fans. If you don't already know, I'm getting ready to launch. I'm going to be launching an entirely separate disc golf platform. So if you're into disc golf stuff, I have a totally different disc golf platform I'm launching. You can right now. Here's the Instagram for it, and then on YouTube, It's the channel is not released yet, but if you follow that on Instagram, you can find out all the information when we actually start putting out content on the YouTube channel. But if you're into disc golf, that'll be my next big project that I'm really excited about. I hope that those of you who like me here with Clash Royale want to come along the disc golf journey, which will be very different from what we do here for CR. Still waiting, folks, on match play to start. I'm sorry for the delays. This is what. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. So those of you who follow CRO qualifiers, after we get our top 1,000 from ranked, we go to a 1,000-person Swiss bracket and then a group stage. And if you noticed, I always cast the group stage day because I just have these Swiss brackets are. I know that they're good from a like a good way to sort through lots of people, but these kind of delays are exactly why I don't cast the Swiss bracket during CRL qualifiers, because it's like 10 hours and it's just too much. Why is Morton not participating? I don't know. He just didn't. I don't know why not. Watch Golden Tickets match, definitely. Yeah, as soon as definitely the Mo versus Pedro match is going to be a featured match. We're not just going to watch it. It's going to be a featured match on the screen by itself. But I'll even show you guys right here on my friends list. Hasn't started. There we go. Has not kicked off yet. So the second it kicks off, I'll even turn off the music here and we'll stay right here. And as soon as we see that match kick off, we'll make it happen. You know what I mean? I am going to, for the moment, throw us up on a... Oh, there we go. Never mind. Here we go. Our featured match of the round 3. 2 golden ticket holders. Mohammed Light. Pedro, let's go. Followed. I don't know about disc golf. Willing to learn? Sweet. How can I hire a CR coach? There's not many people really doing that. All right, here we go. And looking like, oh, not a mirror match here. Bridge spam for Pedro. Oh, I have the wrong audio on. There we go. I had the wrong audio. Now it's fixed. All right. Why is that always right there? Let's get out of my face. Thing that is right there for no reason. There we go. All right. Yeah, the Marcher King Tower activation is nice. Let's go ahead and grab that as a replay. He just got that locked. He's got it locked. Did it yesterday. What's the history of Mo versus Pedro? Like, who's won more? Is that what you mean? I mean, this year, I think that Mo and Pedro have been the top 2 ladder players, like ranked players of this year. And of course, Pedro got a pretty early golden ticket. Someone's saying no. There is game sound. Someone's out there saying no game sound. Let me just make sure that it's going out to monitor and output. You guys should be getting game sound. Remy Eli, I think at top 2 in ladder. He finished 2nd in ladder without evolutions. Yeah, I don't, but I mean, like, that might be a subjective call, but I'm talking about the most top finishes this year. I think that's Mo and Pedro. I could be wrong. And you see there, Pedro may be going for that same activation, maybe a little early with the night drop to try to get it. And just finding difficulty, actually getting deep here. Remy Eli is almost always top 10. I mean, look, we can go and we can litigate this. We can definitely litigate this because there's this whole thing called Royale API that tells you how everyone's doing. In 2023, Mohammed Light, according to Royale API, has 219 points based on their ladder point system. Remy Eli has 65, and Pedro has 98. 1, 2, 3. Mohammed Light, Pedro, Remy Eli, based on their ladder performance this year. 15. I think count is like how many top 10 placements you've had. And I think that's 15 for Mo, 9 for Pedro, and 4 for Remy Eli. So there you go. And oh boy, yeah, the Magic Archer doing some work for Mohammed Light. Pedro calling good game here in number 1. It's just very hard for Pedro to try to find some way through. Like, this game just locks down defense so nicely. What happens if you get more than 6 of a specific Evo shard? You get double Evo. It gets super Evo'd. Didn't you know? GG, well played. Game number 1 for Mohammed Light. Very well played. KFP saying, I do agree Mo and Pedro are the 2 best ladder players, but you have to factor in the fact that Mo and Pedro pushed 3 accounts. Remy only has 1. Remy could have more than 1. What's stopping Remy? Nothing's stopping Remy from pushing more than 1 account. And Remy does have more than 1 account. Remy has at least 2. Like 2 confirmed. So, you know. Why don't you get 2 accounts in the top 10, Remy? I think that in the future we'll play with updated cards together instead of one in each battle. I think so. I don't know. I have been using the shop to get tokens in an elite deck. I'm 1 away from a complete elite deck. Wow. Cool. Ian77 is the ladder king. He's not. He isn't, but he's a great player. I like Ian a lot. What happened to dual games? We're featuring this matchup between Pedro and Mohammed Light, and then we'll go back to dual screens once our featured matchup is over. Interesting little choice here from Pedro. A lot of players playing these like more minor control style decks. Really interesting. And yes, Ian is in this competition. We featured one of his matches earlier. Samuel Basoto just beat Sweep, for those of you who are interested in results. Ian has the same #1 finishes as Mo in global tournaments. He's one of the best players. Ian's great. Ian's great. Man, you're a fun caster. Hope you're good, bro. You look a bit angry. No, I'm not angry. I'm just not. Here's the thing, folks. A lot of the casters and content creators that you watch really, really, really work hard to make you comfortable or to make sure that you like them or to always be like smiling and positive. And I don't have time for that. You know what I mean? So sometimes I'm like, hey, sometimes I'm really chipper and everything, and then sometimes I'm like, you know, I'll tell you what I think. Be a little salty, whatever it might be. But you're not going to get, you'll never, you might not always agree with my opinion, and maybe I'll express my opinion in, some opinions in like measured ways or whatever, but you're not going to get fake out of me. Do you think Ian can be a top esports player? I think so. I don't know what's missing. There's also an incentive question, right? When you're that successful as a content creator, like how much incentive do you have to grind from the esports side of things? Right? One of the knocks people have on Mo is Mo can do so well in content and really doesn't because he's focused on the esports side. Can you please explain what control means, says Xander? Control meaning that your goal is to slow down and control the pace of the game rather than... Okay, so, like, there are basic archetypes, right? Bridge spam is an archetype based on, at opportune moments, dropping a ton of stuff at the bridge to overwhelm your opponent. Cycle is based on using some smaller cards to get back to key cards in particular win conditions so you can get more damage. Beatdown. Put a big thing on the board and slam some stuff behind it, right? Control is slow down the game and make sure that you dictate the pace, typically play very defensive, and win based primarily on chip damage rather than on big, chunky damage like you might get in a beatdown deck or a bridge spam deck or even a cycle deck. So there you go. And Pedro played that control game real nice. Clean, as Night CR says. Did I miss like a primary archetype? Is my brain broken? Did I miss something? Beat down. I mean, counter push, whatever. Oh, this is a weird way. Oh, siege, but no one plays siege anymore. Siege like Expo, Mortar, but no one really plays those. So siege is kind of a dead archetype overall. Logbait is a cycle. Well, it depends on the Logbait deck, but Logbait's definitely a cycle. Generally cycle. Here we go. Game 3, Mortar from Pedro. And this is an interesting question, right? Like, this RG deck, where would you categorize this as far as the various archetypes? Right? It's kind of a bridge spam style deck. It's about winning bridge fights and then pushing through. Zeratungo says control, and maybe that's and there's kind of argument. And some decks kind of like ride the line, if you will. Yoda I am says I categorize it as GG. What is hard counter? Hard counter is the explanation someone gives when they lose and they don't want to take responsibility for it. Hard counter is when there's a deck that has close to a 100-0 matchup against your deck when both players play it optimally and don't make mistakes. So there you go. Well, this feels like it's over. This feels like a little bit of over. Mohammed Light taking the double over Pedro. GG, well played. All right, let's go ahead and wait. Why am I having so much trouble with my overlay situation? Didn't I? All right, hold on, folks. I just realized what the problem is. I am going to solve that problem here in mere moments. Boom, there we go. Oh, hold on, let me stay here for now, and we go ahead and try to find another match from our that's active. They might all be pretty close to done here. Oh, yeah, we'll throw that up. We'll throw that up for sure. What is 100-0? 100-0 is percentage-wise, right? 100-0 would be 100% chance for one person to win versus 0 for the other, right? Like, percentage-wise, 50-50 is a perfectly even matchup between two people. 60-40 leans a little bit this way. 70-30 leans more that way. 100-0 means you're dead. You're dead, kid. There you go. And all tied up there. Watch Ian's match. Is Ian live right now? Is Ian in a match right now? I don't think Ian's in a game right now, but I'll check in a minute here. Folks! Oh, yeah, we are watching Ian's match. Ian's match is being watched. What are you talking about? Rich, you think Evolved Recruit's going to be OP? Probably. Yeah, 100-0 is another way of saying hard counter. They're kind of interchangeable things. Hold on. Also, Disc Golf Worlds is going on. Yeah, I know, Adam. Here you go. Follow my new disc golf related Instagram that I'm getting ready to launch my new channel around. Can you explain macro versus micro? Yes, micro is the physical moves you do on the board. Like, for example, what we saw earlier, Mohammed Light activating King Tower against the Magic Archer by playing the Spirit in a certain spot so the Magic Archer shoots through it, right? That's a micro interaction. That's you managing the actual interactions on the board. Macro is you thinking about how the matchup should be played overall. So macro interactions, macro isn't even really interactions. Macro is more decision-making about how you're going to approach this. Okay, I know that, hey, I'm playing against Lava Hound and I'm playing this particular deck, and I know that if they Lava first play, that my primary move is going to be to push the opposite lane aggressively. Or it might be that I understand that I need to play under the Lava Hound. Or in this other matchup, like, hey, I'm playing Splash Yard and they have Poison, so I know that a big part of how I'm going to get damage is a mixture of getting Chip and then trying to use the Graveyard to tank for my splashy troops. And then then you get into deeper levels of the macro where, like, hey, I know I need to manage this part of my cycle this way, and I need to always make sure I have this for this and stuff like that. So there you go. That's sort of that's the idea of macro versus micro. Micro is the actual interactions. We are not watching Ian now, says AK. Ian is on screen right now. What are you talking about? He's right over here. Look. Look, he's right there. What are you talking about? Yeah, micro is the interaction, yeah, and then Smurf played a great short answer. Micro is the actual things you do on the board. Macro is the concept of how you're playing the matchup. How hype are you about the new Evolve Royale recruits and how they're going to change the meta? I mean, hype, I don't know, hype is necessarily the word. I think that they have a real significant chance of impacting the meta dramatically. For better or for worse. When is the best time to spend money on Clash other than Diamond Pass? I can't really answer that question for you. I've never done the research on... Royale API actually usually has good data on value of things. Man, Ian just crushed Paolo over there. I mean, Igor just crushed Paolo over there. Monk being a monk. Paolo here trying to see if he can give some damage to get some damage, but ooh, this is a little dangerous. Does Igor have a big spell? Igor doesn't have a big spell. Igor has to try to defend the 3 crown and then get to his arrows again, right? So he bandits here. He has to just, like, pull everything up, and the arrows get in. Wow. There you go. see. I think we're just going to stick here for the moment. Micro actually is a good player and a pro player. I mean, micro and macro both. I mean, one of the things that makes Mohammed Light really great isn't just his great micro, but it's also like understanding how a match should be played and making decisions on that very early. I think that we are pretty much done with this round. Let's actually go ahead and... What the heck? That's the wrong... There we go. Here we go. We pretty much have all of our matchups here done. Let me see. Yeah, this Ian match should be just about all finished. Are Hugo and Lucas still going? Is that a thing? Hugo and Lucas might still be going. Let's go see if we can catch the end of that. There we go. Why did Cody go require professional CR? He didn't. He's playing in this competition. And I think he's on the CRL leaderboards too, isn't he? Oh, I need to... That's why that was happening. I need to stop. I need to not use that browser when I have the other browser. Let's go here. And let's go here. And it's perfectly with a pretty good evaluation. A lot of people would say, would agree with us too, that Mugi has some of the best micro, maybe the best micro in the game. And Mo is way up there on micro overall, but probably has the best macro we've ever seen. Just such an insanely deep understanding. Cody Go, as far as CRL, Cody Go's currently 34th on the CRL points rankings. So it's definitely not like he's just quit playing competitively or quit playing pro. Just, it's hard. When are we getting Archer Evolution? Doesn't seem like that's out of the realm of possibility. I think Clash Royale will buff Mega Knight in the future. Why? All right, Lucas. Dub. And let me just go ahead and see. I don't think we have anything else active. Right now. Let's go ahead and go again back to our results. Is Doom and Dark actually happening right now? Or is that not happening right now? Because I see the results aren't in yet. But is Doom in a game? Yeah, Doom and Dark just hasn't been reported yet, so that will be reported very soon, I believe. Yeah, I don't see them doing anything. They're not playing right now. All right, so Samuel Basoda with the win over Sweep. Mateo over Sandbox. Ruben gets his dub there. Pompeo having a tough out today. Igor 2-0. We saw, I don't know why that Ian one isn't updated yet. Let's see. We saw Mo beat Pedro. EGW with the EG dub. EGG dubs. Luminary over Jonah. That's pretty fun for him. Sub over John. Who is that? Playing against Mini. I feel like I should know that, but I don't know that one. Is that Tourist? Is that Tourist here? Let's see. Dark over Doom. Arden gets the win there. Oh, that's Greco. Got it. That's Greco. Who's that then? I should just go jump in the clan and I can see all this stuff. Next matchups are here. Let's take a look. Anyone great? Oh, Igor Lucas. Yeah, that'll be our featured match. Igor Lucas. Mo versus Hugo. Ruben Paolo. Yeah, our featured match is going to be Igor Lucas for sure. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun one. Let me go in. I think I just get Lucas on the friends list side so I can just easily do that. Yeah, where are you, Lucas? There we go. There you are. All right. Let's see. Evo Barb's Divine Archetype to a brick wall meta. Yeah. Ian got an easy win. Yeah. Oh, wow. Luminary and Tourist. Is that... Oh, Tourista. Luminary and Tourist. I guess I can double it. Show Igor Lucas and Luminary Tourist. Yeah, they're making the this would be weird with the recruits for sure. What's the next possible evolution after Royal Recruits? Ice Spirit. Ice Golem. Give me Ice Golem. Give me Ice Golem. That's what I want. And I want my Ice Golem plushie with the crunchy feet. I even asked for it on CRL on the live broadcast now. I really hope that they do it. Let's see. What trophy count, in your opinion, is considered pro? I don't think trophy counts dictate whether you're a pro or not. Let's see. Any new cards coming? I don't know. Let's see. Blah, 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 blah. Common card first, so no for Ice Golem. Oh, yeah. But give it to me anyway. He's so dead, you know what I mean? You ready for recruits every game in comp? Yes, but that's why, luckily, we play dual mode, so I don't have to see it every single game. You keep mentioning the crunchy feet. Could you elaborate? Yeah, you have your, like, sometimes in a stuffed animal, like, they'll put little, like, crinkly paper in, like kind of like that crinkly cellophane paper inside so that when you squish it, it makes a crunchy sound. Like, my 6-month-old has some toys that are like that, right? There's like, hey, it's like cloth, but inside there's a crunchy thing that goes like crinkle, crinkle, crunchy, crunchy when you squeeze it and play with it. Hey, Rich, can I buy Clash Plus of it in CRL if I go? I don't know if that's a thing. Do CRL players need to pay for their own flights? For Worlds, I don't believe so. I think that those are covered by the team, but I'm not sure. Because I have never qualified for CRL World Finals as a player. But I believe that those are covered, as far as I'm aware. All right. Are we going to get some matches here soon? Do I think in the near future Clash Royale make Evo Archers? Will Evo Archers make it in the meta? I already answered that. It seems like a real thing. Let's see. What do I think is the best deck? I don't know. Whichever one gets you the most wins, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends. Everyone has different play styles. So, there might be a deck that's really brilliant for somebody else that's not good for you, and vice versa. Come on, can we get some games going, please? Can we get some games going, please? That would be great. That would be really helpful. That would make me super happy. I'm waiting for both of our planned matches for this round. This is why I hate Swiss. Oh, best deck with Ice Golem. There's no good deck with Ice Golem right now. There's kind of a bridge spam deck that is using some Ice Golem right now that's okay, but really the Ice Golem's not really used. Do I still play Mega Draft? Not as often as I'd like to. It's just I have very little time to play, and I have to kind of keep up with the meta. So all my play time is based on either the meta, as based on like practicing meta decks and learning more about them. Let's see. Yeah, Lucas versus Igor and Luminary versus Tourist. Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Whenever they play. Minor League with Ice Golem is still playable this season. Sure. I mean, look, dead decks are playable by some people against the majority of players. You know what I mean? Because most people, by a very large majority, are not great at the game. They're fine at best. When are they starting? Whenever they start, dude. Thanks so much for the double screen. You got it. What if they started playing Clash Royale, though? Do I consider myself a pro? No, not at all. I am not. I am, like I say this often. I'm better than 85% of people who play Clash Royale, which means I'm trash. So there you go. Because I compare myself to, like, good players. not to the population as a whole. Let's see. Luminary Tourista. What if you guys started playing? Are neither of you in this clan? That would be annoying because I really want to put this game on that screen. Oh, there it is. Okay. So we now have Luminary Tourista, and we're just waiting for the Lucas match to start. And as soon as Lucas Igor starts, we'll have that one up too. Do I think Graveyard is going to die without the Firecracker Evolution? No, Graveyard's actually doing pretty well right now. And there you go, Yoda. I'm good enough to have fun. Oh, I need to move the chat on this screen. Yeah, I need to move that chat over here on this screen. There you go. Where do you think Clash Royale announced the location for CRL Finals? I think they already did. I'm an amateur. How to reach a pro level? Get really, really good. Merdul, you gotta start being able to push top lat. Start with being able to push top ranked. Start there. Come on. I want to see Lucas Igor. Helsinki, Finland. Bring your jackets. Oh, I need to push that up here. There you go. Yep, Worlds is in Helsinki. There you go. Still waiting on the Lucas Igor match to start. It will start one day. Do I watch Champions League? I occasionally, but not really very often. Hey, Word Life, that's a weird question to ask somebody. There's two clans and matches with separate clans. There are two clans, and it's just for spectating purposes. So there you go. Well, Lita Mod saying, Rich Slate, isn't it boring that all matches are RG and lava? What have they done to CR? Dude, this isn't new. Like, this isn't new to have, like, essentially the same, like, certain decks played over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. Right? It's like, it's really interesting. People act like this is unique somehow. Like, oh, right now, a thing is happening that is bad because the meta is stale and we see the same decks over and over again. It's the same song you've been singing forever. It's like, what happens is there is a meta and certain decks. You guys remember the Witch Executioner meta? Or the old Miner Wall Breakers meta? Like, yeah, and in fact, Lava and RG have been kind of small today. But, like, there are, in any era, especially in competitive play, certain decks just become overplayed. It's not new. Earthquake Cycle meta, thank you, Hayden. Earthquake's a win condition meta? Yeah, for sure. I mean, the Monk Phoenix meta we just had. Bro. It's all happened before. You're not the one. You're the fifth one. The Architect has been keeping us in the loop. You know what I mean? Doesn't meta stand for most effective tactic available? No, that's a retcon. Meta does not stand for most effective tactic available. Someone just decided that was a good acronym for meta to apply to gaming. But meta, like meta essentially refers to like the conventions of a certain thing, right? Like what is common. So yeah, I wonder if there's a different definition that's useful. Let me look up a definition real quick. Oh, that's a chemistry definition. Interesting. That's really interesting. Okay. Do I have a creator code? Yes, code rich. You can use that in all Supercell games. Tourista is just dropping firecrackers like crazy. Firecracker City out of Tourist. Yeah, and here I will say this about balanced metas, right? Because I can't remember. I think it was like early 2020. It might have been. There was a period where we had one of the most perfectly balanced metas of all time. And what was really interesting about that was that people began to complain because the game was so wildly unpredictable. You just never had any idea what anyone was running at any time. And it ended up kind of not being fun to have the most balanced meta of all time. There's two different thoughts with balance that different game developers hold. One is your goal should be to achieve perfect balance. Everything should be balanced. Whenever you balance, it should be to try to make things more even. Another theory is that, especially if you're doing balance changes, even semi-regularly, is that balance should disrupt the game rather than balance the game. They should continue to make the game different every time. Who is my favorite pro player and why? Says Ayo Baller. I have a few favorites. I mean, currently active, I'll always have a soft spot for Morton. Like, seen them since he was just 18. I was an early adopter of Morton is one of the greatest. Look at this. Look at the firecracker stack from Tourist. There's just so many. And now Luminary waving the white flag. GG, well played. All right, let's switch our audio over to the other game, and we'll go ahead and just throw this up as a featured match for a minute. Well played by Tourist. Oh, that's still, never mind. That's still a match. I thought that was, I don't know why I thought that was game over. But yes, we'll switch over to the Lucas Igor audio here. Let's see. Meta as higher level system, like a mathematical derivative, sure. Yeah, so back to this question again. Yeah. Morton's going to be high on my list forever. So there's some of that. I'll get back to the balance explanation in a second. Like it's a lot of it's a lot of people I just became more close with, right? Like AC and RF. Like I spent a lot of time with those guys. So definitely some of my all-time favorites, and I loved watching them play 2v2. They were fun to watch play 2v2, for sure. KK I think is great. I love like everyone else. Okay, so if there's one knock on CR is like everyone, you have to be kind of like dialed in to really be good at this game. So people are like pretty like calm personality wise, and also they don't really talk trash because you're gonna lose the game. You're gonna lose You're gonna be a world class player and lose 3 out of every 10 games that you play, right? The but KK is great because when everyone's answers to the question of what will you do with the money if you win at Worlds was like, I'll invest it, I'll save it, I'll invest it, I'll save it. And KK was like, I'll get a fast car, vroom vroom. And I was like, all right, KK, I see you. I see you. Also, when I was hanging out with the Japanese players at Worlds in Helsinki last year, I asked them, who do you think's gonna win? Mugi and Pandora both said Mohammed Light, and KK said me. KK was like, I'm gonna win, right? So I respect the style, respect the swagger. KK's up there for sure. Dude's funny. Bro, everyone thought your favorite would be Mo. Oh, I mean, he's the GOAT, the greatest of all time, and I like Mo a lot. But I don't have the same personal relationship with Mo that I have with Morton or with AC and RF. Okay. Well, looks like Lucas has got Igor pretty well locked down in this one. And Tourist just finished off Luminary. Let's go ahead and focus in on the end here, but that's looking pretty endish. Yeah, Igor's like, nah, I'm not doing that anymore. Here we go. Let's go ahead and switch over to Ian versus EGW. I didn't expect Morton to be that tall last year's World Final. Yeah, he's like 6'6" or 6'7" or something. He's crazy tall. Bro's crazy tall. Let's see, is this one still happening? Is Mo versus Hugo still happening? Is that one still active? I thought that was over for sure. Let me go look at my friends list. No, that's over. That one already finished. But I'll throw Ruben Paolo on as well. Yeah, you thought Mo versus Hugo was going to last a long time? 2-0. Are you biased to who you want to win? I mean, not like from a professional standpoint. People will sometimes say, like, Rich is really biased because I didn't show this match or did show this match, or because during a certain game I talk more about one person than the other. Which, by the way, go watch, like, any sport. Go watch the UFC and see that commentators do the same thing. You get into a rhythm, you get into a storyline. You only have X amount of time to talk about something, whatever it might be. On a personal level, like, it would be, I'd really like to see Morton get one. Like, that on a personal level, I would like that a lot. But there's nobody I'm like, I don't want. There's nobody that I'm like, I don't want them to win the World Finals, right? But definitely, like, you know, I don't. Let me, like, look at who's qualified. Like, I don't know Faust very well personally. Faust is phenomenal. But Faust is great. I wouldn't have the same, like, emotional reaction to Faust winning Worlds as I would to have to Morton winning Worlds. So there you go. Mad Diggy, nice hat, Rich. Oh yeah, you throw? Do you throw plastic, bro? You toss some plastic? People in the U.S. love the trash talk. WWE, for example, would never be as successful anywhere else. I mean, professional wrestling has also got a really long history in Japan as well, which is really interesting because of how culturally different we are. If you were Mo's dad, would you be proud? Proud that my son has won $500,000 plus, and that's just his CRL winnings. Playing a phone game and also is in university studying, like, killing his studies on top of that. Like, I think, like, the average yearly salary like, where Mo's from in Egypt is, like, crazy low, like $4,000 or $5,000 or something. So yeah, I learned trash talk playing street soccer in San Diego. All right. Oh, let me switch the audio here. Why'd that audio die? There we go. Yeah, I'd be super proud. Like you're doing that and you're maintaining your studies on top of that? Get it. Let's see, is this still... Oh yeah, Coco and Quentin are still going, so I'll go ahead and throw that on our second screen. I don't, but love it because you're a hat guy. Ah, okay, cool. Yeah, this is another round disc golf. Are Ian and Riley brothers? No, they don't even live in the same country. That was a broken explanation of balance. Oh, like when I was saying that there's different balance theories? For a game not to get stale, it has to evolve and change and be different. Are there some games that can just be the same thing forever? Sort of. But, again, different strokes. Whoa, this is... EGW Ian is crazy tight. And the mortar hits 40 HP EGW. Gets the win over Ian. Let's go over here. I think we're getting close to the end of this round here. Yeah, I think everyone... We're going to see if there's anybody else who's still maybe active. Is that still going? Oh yeah, that's still going too. All right, here we go. Have I visited any Asian country? Yes, I've been to Japan and to China. Where does Riley come from? Riley is Canadian. It's from the north. Cold land. Rich, let's do 1v1 best of 3. Thanks for the offer, but no. Not my thing. Am I salty Ian lost? No, not at all. All right, sub takes the win. Let's go back to... Oh, whoops. There we go. Wrong screen. I agree. Pushing the balance space and making running certain cards useless, making them less favorable for bind upgrading. Yeah, I mean that's a flaw of the backbone of the game design, not a flaw of balance. You know what I mean? If there's one thing that hamstrings Clash Royale from a development creative standpoint is that it is based on kind of an outdated model of, you know, your financial incentive is to upgrade to make yourself more competitive. That's the biggest flaw in the game, and you can't really roll that back. So that's, you know, it's just an unfortunate feature that is also a bug at the same time. Here we go. Take a look at the results from this round. There's still the last couple of rounds. Results are still coming in. Pedro with his win. Teresa over Luminary. We saw that one. We saw Lucas beat Igor. Adrian gets a nice win there. Vitor with a 2-0. EGW wins over Ian. Mo 2-0'd Hugo. Ruben with a win there as well. I wonder, one moment, can I pop over to the standings? Yeah, let's go look at the standings for a second. Standings right now. 4-0, Lucas, Mo, EGW, and Droy. Very interesting undefeated section. Hopefully we get Lucas Mo here. That would be a fun matchup. In the 3-1 section, Will, Ali, Firkin, Ian, Arden, Pedro, Adnan, Matea, Titan. Lots of 3-1s here. Igor, 3-1. Ruben, 3-1. A lot of good 3-1s. A little rough down there at the bottom for some of these fellers. Let's go back into the bracket here. And let's see if we have our round 5 matchups. Yes, we do. Round 5 matchups. Do we get Mo Lucas? No, we get Mo Droy and Lucas CGW. Ruben Arden. Okay, we're gonna watch Ruben Arden for sure. Let's see what else is looking like fun over here. Ruben Arden is a fun matchup. We just watched Tourist. Asaf Vitor. Oh yeah, those are our matches. Asaf Vitor and Ruben Arden. Those will be the 2 that we get. That'll be fun. Yeah. Let's see. Asaf Vitor. Can I get that on this screen over here? Yeah, there we go. Asaf Vitor, and then I can get Ruben Arden over here, I believe. Yeah, there we go. Great. Is Wallace playing? No, he's not. Where do I get this table? I linked it earlier. I'll try to link it again when I can. Yeah, average salary in Egypt is so low. Do I play anything other than Clash Royale? Not a lot of other things. I used to play a bunch of Apex. I just don't have time for it anymore. How much time a day do you spend playing CR? It depends on the week. There are some days where I spend a lot of time playing, and some days where I only get to play 5 or 10 games total. Maybe 3 to 5 games total. It just depends. I usually get at least 5 to 10 games in a day. I try to get more when I can. Let's see. Any week expected in game? Yes, if you have them on your friends list. Is this game skill based or matchup based at the professional level? Yes, is the answer to that question. It is both. Who's better, Lucas or Basoto? Probably Sam now. At this exact moment. Let's see. How many rounds are left? We are starting round 5 of 8. Can we watch Ian? We've watched some Ian. We'll watch some more Ian. But no, right now we're going to watch the Vitor Asaf matchup and the Ruben Arden Toas matchup. How to improve in these games? Practice and learn. Mo and Joy, maybe they're both 4-0. Well, I'm going to see how that one shakes out and then probably watch and then see if we get a good undefeated round. But the top 2 in... we'll have 2 undefeated players in round 6, so we'll watch that match for sure. Rich, 3 favorite cards. Ice Golem, Magic Archer, and... just those 2. Joy Mr. Cena is pretty cool. Only if you're old enough to participate. He's been playing pretty well. Yeah, no, he's been good. He's been good for sure. You should run a shade business. It's not a bad idea. All good games have balance updates over time. Yes, that's true. Might take the wife this week. There is a course close by, so maybe. Oh, fun! Very cool, Mad Diggy. Yeah, I'm supposed to. I have league tonight. Don't know if I'm gonna play because I played 103. I played 121 holes over 4 days last week. My arm is kind of shot. I don't know if it's recovered yet, to be honest. So we'll see. Where's Remy Eli in this? He's not participating in this. Who's the best RG player? Depends on who you ask. Is Mo out? No. Let's go take a look at... Here are the matchups for this round. What disc should I buy as somebody just starting? Andy Volton. I would say I really only need like 3 basic discs. You need a driver, a putter, and a mid-range. For a driver, well, at least we have this Mo EGW match starting. So let's go ahead and just get it on here. Since the other ones are not starting. And I'm trying to get like a soft Vitor maybe. I would get a driver, a fairway driver, not a long range, not a distance driver. So something in the speeds of like 7 to 9. I'd recommend the Discmania Essence is a good place to start. It's a fairly good introductory level fairway driver. For a mid-range, I think that everyone should bag a DX, which is the basic plastic rock, ROC for rock from Innova, and then a putter, and that's just going to be a personal preference thing. I putt with a Gateway Wizard. Some people use the KC AVR Pro, so there you go. A lot of disc stores will also sell like starter packs. I usually don't recommend those though because they sell them in super lightweights. Let's see. Will this Vitor a soft match start, please? What do you think is the best deck for 8K trophies? I don't know. Probably something with Knight, with Evo Knight. How many move on to the next stage? Top 32 move on to the next stage. Which champion card? Which champion is your favorite? No biased opinion. I don't know. I like Golden Knight when it's decent. Right now it's pretty rough, though. Hulk Hogan, John Cena, The Rock, or Brock Lesnar? Why? The Rock. That's my favorite era of wrestling. And he's just done the best job of doing more than just wrestling. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's a good call out there from Smurfblade that Droy's playing Skarmy in this lava deck, which is fascinating. What's he? Yeah, either he doesn't have Evo Barbs, or he's saving Evo Barbs for something else. Those are the two options. I'm curious if he actually has Evo Barbs or not. Where are you, Mr. Cena? Let's take a look. That's not going to be a win for Droy in game one. Is this Vitor game going to become a thing? Is it going to happen? Or are they just not going to play? If Lucas would get some Mo, who do you think would have the edge? Mo. I think that's the answer to any question you would ask me about that. You think he has to be impressive if he didn't? Yeah, I guess he does have them. Maybe he was saving for something else. Maybe he's playing Bird Spam too. Interesting choice out of Droy here against Mo. And now playing bait. What makes Mo Light so good? Actually, I'm not supposed to share this, but Mo Light is an extraterrestrial. He's not actually human. He does a really good job of masquerading as a human, but if you look closely, you can actually see some of the features of his non-human background popping through. I don't know what planet he came from, but they have a little bit of precognition, and it just makes it almost impossible to beat him. Let's see. How can you prove that you aren't biased to Mo? I don't even know what that means, dude. I don't even know what that question means. Like, what do you even want from me? Like, what do you want? He's the best player. It's not really an argument. It's so funny. People always will accuse me of either being biased for or against Mo, depending on their opinion of Mohammed Light. People either accuse me of being super biased in his favor, or being wildly against him and like really hating him. It's the weirdest thing, and it's such a litmus test for how you feel. Because you should see some of the YouTube comments. People are like, why are you shadow banning Mohammed Light from your channel? Or like, he's featured on my channel all the time. He's probably the most featured player on my channel by far. But people will like, yeah, it's so crazy that people will either say like, oh, you're totally simping for Mo, or in the same comment section, people will be like, why does Rich hate Mohammed Light? What does he have against him? It's mind-boggling. is this match that I want to show ever going to happen? I think Vitor and Asafra is never going to play. That's my theory. So we'll just continue to watch this and see what happens. And right now, Cena doing a good job trying to push. Do I think Mo's going to win second CRL in a row? It's so difficult to do. It's so difficult to do. I mean, again, like, coming in second and then first and back-to-back, oh, that's it. GG. This is not going to beat out a Fireball. GG, well played. That would be crazy if that beat the Fireball, though. That would have been actually insane. It didn't beat it out, but there you go. All right, well, let's go ahead and do this, since people really want to see Ian, and the match I wanted to show isn't happening. I am going to go ahead and dual screen this, though, and give us some Ruben Arden at the same time. Would you rather have your hat or glasses? Glasses, in general. I mean, like this specific hat or this specific pair of glasses? This specific hat. A hat or glasses overall? Glasses. I can go without hats. I got good hair. What will happen if a player loses internet connection during the match? That's your internet connection during remote play is your responsibility. Are the matchups random? No. In a Swiss bracket, you are matched up based on the first round is random, and then each round you're matched up against someone who has the same record as you to push people up and down and create separation. And Ruben looks like he's in a 2-0 here. Saw a little 2-0 performance there from the 2020 World Champion. Oh, that reminds me, I got to take care of something real quick, folks. Please hold. Where is that? Just got to take care of a little something, a little housekeeping. All right. 1 second, folks. Let me just take care of a little something. I'll be right back. Ian's doing a good job coming back here, though. He's doing a really good job coming back here. GG well played, Ian, for getting yourself back in this one. The question is, can you finish the job, sir? Can you, will you finish the job? Left, 786 to just a little over 1,000. It's just a funky way that Ian has to defend against these hogs. He has to spend so much into the lane he's not pushing. If Ian does win this, that's actually kind of crazy, right? Oh, and it does! The Evo Firecracker goes coast to coast for major damage. 524, 624. And Ian does take the win there in game one. Wow. Wow. Way to do it, Ian. Well played. Way to do it. Wow. All right. Here we go. Oh, hold on. I needed to mute the microphone so I didn't sneeze all over y'all. I'll catch up on this. I'll catch up on some of this chat here in a second. Ian's been going relentlessly about taking down Mohammed Light to win CRL this year. Has he been talking relentlessly about it? Ian's got some work to do to even qualify for Worlds. He's currently ranked 26th with 255 points, behind Air Surfer currently in that top 7 at 340 in that 7 spot. So Ian's going to need at least a second-place finish at the monthly finals, if not a golden ticket, I believe. I think that's the case. Don't quote me on that exactly, but that does feel like that's pretty close to accurate. Sometimes it feels weird to see Rich without glasses. Yeah, just watch CRL and I'm not wearing glasses. I wear glasses on my channel, and then CRL I don't. Bada boom. Who's Paolo against? Oh, Alexa. Okay. Let's see what else we got going on here. Who else is still going for it right now? We have not really shown any of Ali right now. Who's he up against? Boji Hertz? I don't even. I'll put that on our second screen. You know, no, we'll just stick with this. We'll stick with this for now, as a featured match. Do I think the Evo Firecracker is going to get buffed, or is the Evo Firecracker going to be better than Evo Archers? Evo Firecracker is just going to be what it is. I don't know. I don't think they're buffing it. Do I watch any anime? Not really. I have watched some, but I don't really watch it. I think holding the sneeze like that is wrong. I didn't hold it. I sneezed. I just turned off my microphone. UFC or CRL? I'm pretty much over the UFC, to be honest. I watched some. I used to work in the business for many years. I really enjoyed it, and I will watch the occasional fight with some of the guys that I like, but it's gotten pretty unfun lately. Like, in all honesty, Conor McGregor kind of ruined the UFC in a lot of ways, because everyone's trying to be Conor McGregor now. It's kind of boring. Oh, nope, a good pickup. Good pickup there from Ian. Rich, I think it's rude to put glasses on in CRL matches. No, just like it's not. For my channel, I wear glasses, and when I'm doing my full professional job, I show up more professionally, and I don't wear glasses. Now, if you saw CRL World Finals, I wore sunglasses when I was on the stage, but not at the desk. So there you go. Mute the mic and silence Skeet. See, this is a guy who has kids. I mean, I sneezed loud as I turned off the mic, so I didn't blow a sneeze in your ear. That's a broadcaster with years of experience. If I had one power, what would it be? Teleportation. Teleportation, or like, healing like Wolverine style. But teleportation is my easy first call. Can I explain about the points to qualify for World Finals? What do you mean, B? What's your question? GG, well played. Ian with the clean 2-0. There we go. Go jump in on this game 3 here. Clarify your question, and then I will happily answer it. Oh, and here's our other... I'm going to switch the audio here to the Lucas CGW match. Here is our other undefeated match. Scroll back over to Nasty King Tower activation by Ian. Honestly, I'm like doing my best to follow the action, but mostly I'm managing. Right, like during these days where I'm dual screening, I'm mostly curating and less casting. Favorite UFC fighter of all time or right now? I mean, Anderson Silva is probably my all-time favorite. What anime do you watch? How'd you know about it? I watched Death Note because a roommate of mine when I was in my 20s wanted to watch it. I thought it was great. Do I think in-game duel mode brings a disadvantage to players? I do not like in-game duels by comparison to regular duels, but they have a lot of convenience factors that are very good for managing a large tournament and for production purposes. But I'm excited that at World Finals you will not be using in-game duels. What do you think of Jake Paul thinking he's a pro boxer? I don't know, man. He's making money. You know what I mean? He's making money and he's not hurting anybody. I mean, like, you know what I mean. He's hurting people by punching them in the face during boxing matches, but he's not, like, really, he's not hurting anybody who's not, like, ready for the fight. You know what I mean? He's not doing bad stuff. Let's see. And again, B, clarify this question, B, and I will happily answer it. Why is Rich previewing the next CR card? The running tomato beast. Yeah, that'd be fun. Stopped watching UFC since Khabib humbled Conor. Yeah, just like, it's insane the way fighters are treated so poorly. Honestly, like, Dana White's ethics have really begun to he's always been questionable ethically, but like they've really begun to grate on me in the last couple of years, especially with the whole, you know, hitting his wife thing. So it's just like I just don't feel good giving them money anymore, to be honest. Should one consider pursuing a professional career in CR if they are currently an average player? No. Are you a good content creator? Different story. But no. IMO Evolutions brought back RNG into in-game pre-submitted decks. I mean, pre-submitted decks have always had RNG. I don't think that Evolutions totally undid that. Gino Madi, what are in-game duels? Okay, the duels we're watching right now, you see how there's the counter up top where it's like one yellow for red, one for blue, or what we just saw here over on this screen? That's in-game duels where you pre-build 4 decks, and then each game you select a deck, versus normal duels, we call it, where you are able to play a deck game number 1, and then in game 2 make a deck from scratch, just one that doesn't have those doesn't have those cards in it, right? So you have more flexibility. Hey, subscribe. Would you like an all-electric roster? I don't know what that means. What's an all-electric roster? Like one that only has cards that use electric abilities, like Ewiz, Electro Spirit, Zappies, Sparky, that sort of thing. I think that's a gimmick. Probably wouldn't work very well. Justin Gaethje versus Conor. Who do you think would win in that fight? I don't know. Conor's big. I don't know. I mean, that'd probably be a fun fight to watch. Nice prediction from Lucas. Very, very nicely done there. And prevents the King Tower activation. Very nicely done from Lucas. That was great. Great prediction from Lucas. Glad second device finally fixed. Yeah, actually, the second device was not liking the capture card I was using. The update, whatever it was, the update they pushed, made it not work well with my capture card. I switched to another capture card that I have, and now it's working. So there you go. I think that's how the point system works. You get points for wins in Swiss. You get points for. You can't run that prediction twice. That was Lucas being a little stretchy. You get points for wins in Swiss. You get points for wins in groups, and then you get points for how high you place in World Finals, or during monthly finals. Of players who don't have a golden ticket, the top 7 players from that end up going to World Finals. And what I'll do, let me go ahead and do this. Actually, this will be good. Go ahead and bring that over here. During our next break, I will show you. I'll break down some of the point stuff for you guys. World Final date, end of November, in Helsinki, Finland. Khabib or McGregor? Khabib. That's not even a question. Khabib owns Conor McGregor. How can we participate in these qualifiers? These qualifiers, there are no longer, we've already passed the open qualifier stage. Now we're in the closed qualifier stage. There will be one more open qualifier for the final leg of this competition. I don't know when it is, though. Yes, RNG has always been a thing, but Evo has made it more pronounced because matchups simply have no outplay potential. Yeah. Sure. Maybe. Sure, yeah. Connor the GOAT? No. Connor's not even in my top 5 list for GOATs. Then the tournament becomes boring because players run the same decks over and over again. I mean, here's the weird thing, right? Like, so many of you like ladder where you watch the same person run the same deck over and over again for hours, right? Like, if you don't like watching the same deck over and over again, then why do you like watching players who do that? You know what I mean? There's some cognitive dissonance there that maybe I don't follow. I think that's it for this round. Let me take a look. At least just about it for this round, with Lucas taking out EGW, or taking the win over EGW. So we're going to get Mo Lucas for our next round. That'll be fun. Let's see. Will Mo play today? He's played a bunch. We've watched him a bunch. I think Justin Gagey beats Connor any day of the week. Interesting. Dana called Ngannou Fury a gimmick, but he made. Dana White could tell me the sky was blue and I'd question it. You know what I mean? Smurf, do you want to write a book about Clash Royale? Yeah, Smurf probably should. John Jones is the GOAT. John Jones is certainly on that list, for sure. Lucas versus Mo in round 6. Yeah, I'm excited. Do I have the standings? Yeah, let's go take a look at the results here. Here's the results from this round. Thoughts on Mighty Mouse? Completely disrespected. Mighty Mouse is one of the all-time greats, and completely disrespected. Let's see. Results looking like all this. Let's go take a look at the standings. They're just waiting for this EGW Lucas one to actually get recorded. Let's look at the standings side of things, though. Standings. Mo 5-0. Lucas will also be joining him at 5-0 in a second. I don't know why this is taking a while. It's taking a while to adjust. A lot of good 4-1s out here. A lot of great 4-1s. But yeah, we're going to do Lucas Mo as a featured match. Remember, top 32 make it. And right now, top 32, I mean, there's only 55 people. Leaning yes. Let's see. Where's Riley? He's not in this competition. Okay, so they're still putting the final stuff in here. But again, top 32 make it. So we still have, we've only done 5 rounds. We have 3 rounds left. With top 32 making it, I'm not even sure that 0-4 puts you all the way out. Like 1-4, you can finish 4-4 and honestly still make top 32. So if you're 1-4, you're still in this. You're still possibly in this. So there you have it. There you go. Someone asked about the points thing for the leaderboard. Here we go. So this is the Royale API points leaderboard for this season, for CRL 2023. You can see the golden ticket holders. They're separated up here to the top. So their points don't matter because they've won a golden ticket. They're going to CRL. This is where it matters. So here you see Faust, Morton, Adriel, Sosa, Ruben, Ta, and Air Surfer currently in the top 7. And then you see all these people here below them. And you get points, of course, for winning different stuff. And whoever finishes in the top 7 after our final month, which is coming up next month of September, that top 7 will end up going to World Finals. So right now, it looks like Faust and Morton most likely are safe. If Morton doesn't play at all, then he could potentially be in danger. But it'd be really, even that would be hard to happen. But like guys like Air Surfer, Ta, Ruben, they're certainly not safe. Even Sosa, Adriel, maybe not even safe. A lot of players here could put up a lot of points. So, yeah, there you go. You can see in the last round here, right? Faust got 100 points last round. Ta got 105. Wallace got 105, right? So like, there's a number of players. There more than a few players can go and rack up like 100 plus points. So with 340, and people down here are already in the in the mid twos. Like, I feel like it's unlikely anyone past kind of this area here, like the 250 range. Anyone past that really making it on points is going to be kind of a long shot. But there you go. Let's go back to the bracket here and see if we have our round 5 matchup yet, or round 6 matchups. And yeah, Lucas Mo is going to be one of them. That's a great one. Ian Mateo maybe. Furkan Adnan. You know what? That'll be our second match. We're going to do Lucas Mo as a featured match for sure, because it's Lucas Mo. Like, why wouldn't we do that as a featured match? And then we'll figure out what else is going on from there. That's our game plan, folks. All right. What is the maximum number of points I can get from monthly competition? Not counting a golden ticket. Not counting a golden ticket. Someone did. Who went? Did Sam go 10-0 in the round robin stage, or did he go like? Or in the Swiss stage, I mean. Who went 10-0 in Swiss? Someone went 10-0 in Swiss, right? I think maximum you can get is 50 from Swiss, and then round robin, if you go undefeated round robin, you can get another 30, so that's 80 already there. And then if you finish second, you get 80. So the maximum that you can get without winning a golden ticket is 160 points, which, I mean, almost anybody, if they get 160 points this time, is going to make it to Worlds. Yeah, the max, I mean, I think that whoever gets second place, it's very likely that whoever gets second place in our monthly finals, even if they don't win even if they don't win a golden ticket, it's very likely that person will go to Worlds. 160 points is going to be hard to keep somebody like that out of Worlds, to be honest. So there you go. Yeah, that's the maximum you can get without winning a golden ticket. With winning a golden ticket, 180, but then you won a golden ticket, so who cares? Let's see. Let me go back and address some of these chats. Let's see. Next round today. No, next round is tomorrow, and it's going to be top 32. And the format tomorrow is, let me just go ahead and look at that format here. Rule book in English. Let me go ahead and bring that up. Competition format, Swiss phase, and then next, I think we're into group phase next. Let me take a look. Hold on, please hold, as I go and figure that out. Blah 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 blah. Where are you? Where's the? How do they describe the stages? Let's see. Oh, yeah. So I guess today is phase 2. Phase 2. Okay, so yeah, today is a 60-player Swiss tournament, up to 55 players. Total of 8 rounds are played. Top 32 advance to the next phase. So top 32 tomorrow are divided into 8 groups of 4 each, and the top 2 players from each group will advance to our double elimination bracket. Let's see. So group stage will be tomorrow, and then double elimination bracket is Saturday, Sunday. That's how it goes. There we go. That's how it's working, folks. We got it. I'm still waiting on this round to start. Come on, round. Because we're definitely just doing Mo Lucas. Come on. What else would we doing here? I'm gonna go ahead and for the time being, until Mo Lucas starts, I'm gonna throw up this Furkan Trainer Adnan match. Then we will be doing Mo Lucas as a featured matchup. Can I give you guys the link to the standings? Yes, I can. There's the link to the standings right there. Boom. There's the link to the standings. Don't say I never did nothing for you. Let's see. Can we see top 32? Yeah, I'll show after this. I'll show consistently. Well, the World Finals pay for their individual tickets. Like what? I mean, their flights. You mean? No. How did Mohammed Light lose against Emil Basoto? Because it happens. Because winning 90% of your matches is insane and shouldn't happen in Clash Royale. Up until then, S plus tier was 70% win rate. And now Mo has a match win rate that is bananas. Let's see. Favorite classic movie? Say pre-2000 is a classic movie. Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark. Pretty simple answer. But all those like mid-80s blockbusters, right? Indiana Jones, Ghostbusters, that sort of stuff. That's my jam. Love it if this Mo Lucas match would start. That'd be cool. What is after this Swiss bracket? The group stage. I already answered that one. Yes, Jurassic Park. Yes, Jurassic Park. I even have a bunch of Jurassic Park themed glasses here. Can I get the camera to switch to that? Come on, camera. I have to do my trick. Hold on. There you go. I even have a bunch of great Jurassic Park themed sunglasses, right? Yeah, like Indiana Jones, Ghostbusters, Jurassic Park. That's probably my top three. Like, if you're defining cast like classic. Do casters get paid for flights and accommodations? Yeah, and we get paid our salaries. Like casting is my job. It's how I support my family. So, yes, they pay for your flights, your accommodations, and your salary. Especially for a high level operation like CRL. Favorite vacation spot? I don't go on a lot of vacations, to be honest. I go on a lot of trips, but not a lot of them are vacations. All right, here we go. We're going to be switching over, folks, because it's time for Mo Lucas. Sorry for those of you who are into the Furkin Trainer on matchup, but we got to do a feature matchup when it's Mo and Lucas against each other. Is what it is. Is what it is. Both undefeated. I'll give you an update on the Furkin matchup. Oh, yeah, Furkin came back and won. There you go. Furkin won that one against a trainer Adnan. We're gonna dial in focus this one, and I will do dual screens once we get through this one. But this is one of the classic Clash Royale rivalries, and they're both undefeated in the Swiss bracket. Featured matchup. Here we go. This rivalry goes very far back. Easy little King Tower activation. We need to hear the game sound. The game sound's on, dude. I don't know what life you're living, but the game sound is on. Do you guys see B-Rad do a video where he gives a free win every time someone's not playing Evo Night. I didn't watch the video, but I saw the posting of it and it made me laugh. B-Rad's been on one lately. One second. How does Lucas, is it just try to keep it as close as you can, get in here and triple? The freeze is already used at the bridge to win a bridge fight. This is good damage. This is actually really good damage and a very nice NATO. Lucas right back in this. Very cool. What an interesting take on Graveyard Freeze. What a very interesting take on Graveyard Freeze. 1316 to 1657. And Magic Archer does get close enough. And again, just trying to control here as much as possible. And now Lucas has a lot coming downhill, and he might NATO this all together. Fireball, does he pull this all together, or does he just try to stop the... That's going to be a big shot. Yeah, that's... Trying to, I guess, take as little as he can and then go for the offense there. I don't know if I like that call. I don't know if I like that call. And now that's going to be a GG. Here we go. So NATO out. Mo probably has a hog deck, probably has a miner deck. Freeze and Xe don't take very much away from Lucas, though. Lucas will probably go something cycle in game number 2. And there you go. I like the little annoying pressure plays that Mo does. So a pretty fast cycle RG deck from Lucas here. Firkin ended up winning that match 2-0, folks. For those of you trying to keep up with the news as it comes in. And nice, easy prediction there for Mo, but this one will result in a King Tower activation anyway. Who's Boji Hertz? Who's in the... Let me go look at this for a second. Is that... Who are you, Boji Hertz? That's who Ian's playing against. Oh, that's Matea. All right. Why are you guys all playing with weird account names? Stop it. Stop it. Just play your name. That's a lot of Royal Giant damage coming in. Mo's gonna have good damage from the mortar, but that's a bit too much. And you see, just like, in your mind, the monk can play against the Evo RG pretty well, but you have to have a way to stop the evolved Royal Giant from doing damage. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good idea from Mo, but it's the Fisherman instead. Lucas might be looking. And there you go. So this is now the big question. Mo has to DPS this one. This one he actually can knock back, keep the damage off. Gonna stay out of the dead zone. Snowball for the Fisherman. Hog gets one. And is that EQ? It is. And the well played from Mo comes out. Nicely done. Nicely done. Looks like Matea 2-0'd Ian. Let me see if anyone else is still going at it. Let's go check out Cody Go on this screen. And what else we got here? And Pedro's still going too, it looks like. Oh, Vitor. I wanted to watch Vitor earlier, so we'll go ahead and get Vitor on our second screen. Vitor vs. Ali. Wow, what a game for Mohammed, dude. So crazy. They have weird alt names, so they are able to use evos they have unlocked. But like they're unlocking a different evo on different accounts, so they're not so as not to have to pay to unlock all the evos on one account. But that doesn't make any sense because you have to play the tournament on an account. Like that doesn't seem like a reasonable explanation. Because you have to play the best of 3 on one account. Ranga, I'm not answering that question. Who's Mariam? Mariam. Who is that? Let's go figure out who that is. Who's this other person playing on some weird account? Where are you? Mariam. Who are you? Are you somebody? From France. No competitive Oh. Made top 56 in CRL one time. No Twitter or anything. Nothing linked. There you go. I use my alt accounts to warm up, practice, try new meta, etc. Still don't have to mess my playing. I feel that. Rich, how you been? I've been well. Thank you. What is your monthly income? Ranga, I'm not answering that question. More than yours. I don't know. Why are you asking me that? Why are you spamming that in my chat? Nonsense. What was my monthly income? People. My word. Yeah, I am going to time out that guy. That's just super annoying. Yeah, timeout for spamming. Hey, Rich, who do you think the best Turkish player is? I don't know, man. Probably Furkan? Like between Firkin and Aslan? That's probably the right answer, right? Firkin or Aslan? All right, Vitor 2-0's Ali. Good on him. Is Sam still in the match? Oh, he's just playing ladder. All right. Is Adrian in the match? Nope, he's just playing ladder. I think we're reaching the end of this round here. Yeah, this is the only active match I can see right now. LOL, are you what? I don't even know what you mean, Human. Go ahead and rephrase it. Rephrase it, hacker. Can this RG break through? Fisherman trying to help. RG gets one. The Inferno Tower's not on the RG. NATO pulls. Is your fireball there? Cody Go, is your fireball there? Cody Go's fireball does it. Oh, my word. Ah, at the very last second. Cody Go by 52. The buzzer beaters in this game are epic. They are epic. Let's see. OMG is the correct response to what we just saw. I'm with you there, dude. Hey, Rich, what's your view about 3 vs format of Worlds final of Worlds? Only the teams thing, but also separate West and East fall. I don't know. I like various different formats. Oh, there's something nice about a one-day Worlds, but the multiple-day Worlds has also been fun. What's your evaluation of the Evo Royal Recruits? Haven't had my hands on them yet, so I don't know anything. What Evo are you looking forward to? When Pikachu finally evolves into Raichu. That was clutch. Yes, it was. Fireball. I mean, that was as late as a fireball could get there. You can't get that shot in later than it did. That was crazy. All right, Cody running pigs. Yeah, that's interesting. Thoughts on Sam dethroning Mo? I mean, he won a monthly final over him. We'll see how he does it at Worlds. But Sam definitely made a statement. Yeah, Rich, how much money is in your bank account, and what's your social security number? $30 million, and it's 555-55-5555. Hi, Rich, what's up? It's just because of good internet. What, did he... What's just because of good internet? I don't even know what that means. The Hogs deck was better in Mirror level 17, level 16? Yeah, then the Hogs Mirror deck was crazy. How many shades do you have? I don't know, like 20 or 30 something pairs, I think. Something like that. Something in that range. That's a deep giant skeleton. That's pigs behind a deep giant skeleton. This is a lot. This is a lot for Merrim to handle. Cody goes running downhill. Oh boy. That seems like it's pretty done. That's not Mo. That's a fake Mohammed Light. You can hit the go to channel button. You can see that it's not him. So I didn't ban him. I timed him out because that is a fake Mohammed Light. If that were the real Mohammed Light, he would have been allowed to stay. But yeah, that fake Mohammed Light already got timed out once for being a fake Mohammed Light. So there you go. Let's see. Mo is great, but I feel like he's not playing his 100% last 1 to 2 months. I mean, he hasn't been playing as much, and also I think that because Evos are such, they're like so unpredictable, right? Like they can just throw, they're like tiny nuclear weapons, and they can just change the game so fast. And I think it randomizes things more, and there you go. That's my thought. I think it's more Evos and less Mohammed Light. Cristiano or Messi? Messi. Is Andrew a full-time caster? No. I mean, he doesn't cast all this kind of stuff like I do. Good win there for Cody Go. Andrew's an actor, a good working actor. So there you go. How many people move on today? 32 move on to the next round. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I wanted to show this instead. Let's go ahead and look at all the results from round 6. I think CR Esports moving more towards global events than regional ones. It has been for a long time. It's been very globalized for quite a while. Let's see. How much do you spend a month on Clash? Just the Pass Royale. That's it. Do I think Recruits Evo will be broken? Of course it will. Let's see. Results. Ian lost to Matea. Pompeo lost to No Sense. Sweep. Hugo beat Sweep. Cool. This is still getting logged in. What do you think about the new animation of Spider-Man? I haven't seen it yet, but I do want to see it. I just haven't had time. My time is limited these days. Ruben with the win over Droy. Good win for Ruben. Sandbox beating Igor. Do you know any movies that Andrew's worked in? I forget the name of them. Smaller movies. But he's had like some TV spots and some TV hosting. And is Andrew Indian or what? Andrew is half Indian, half Korean, I think, if I think that's right. When will be the next Mo match? Sometime. When will level 15 get removed from Clash Royale? Is it a major issue? It won't. What do you... It's not going to. Get over it. Move on with your life. Buy in or buy out. But they're not going to remove level 15. That is foolish and wishful thinking. Let's see. How about the bracket link in the description? Oh, that's a good idea. I should do that. That's smart. I should have done that to begin with, but I started the stream kind of got started a little bit late because of technical stuff. There we go. Bracket is now linked in the description. There you go. What's your opinion on decks being labeled as toxic? I don't know. Everyone has a different opinion on what toxic is. Who cares? You know? Do your thing. Let's see. Can you speak Turkish? No. I do not speak Turkish. What deck do you suggest for beginners? Oh yes, good question, Jade. JS, I would suggest something in the cycle, so you can learn more about interactions and just get your hands moving a bunch. Honestly, I think like Hoggy Q is probably the best choice. Pretty simple, direct concept. Minor Wall Breakers is also good to learn stuff. Just join when the next match is starting here. Any minute now. Any minute here. Let me take a look at these standings as they currently are. Here we go. Let's go take a look at the current standings. This should be updated in a second. I don't know why the standings aren't updated. The matchups are updated. You can see the next matchups. What's a cool matchup here? GW Codigo looks kind of fun. Oh, Ruben Furkin. That'll be our. We'll do a featured matchup. Ruben Furkin. I moved away from Furkin's match last time, and they are both. I believe they're both only one loss. So I think we'll do Ruben Furkin as our next featured matchup. That's a good idea. That's a good call. Yeah, Furkin 5-1, Ruben 5-1. Yeah, we'll do that as our next featured. Great. Great. Love it. Good plan. We got a good plan here, team. 2 more rounds. Then we out. Most exciting match ever. You know the one. You know the one. Let's see. Electro Valley best deck, please. Go look at Cashman's channel. Can you speak Latvian? No. I really like because you are always honest no matter what people say. Yeah, here's the thing, right? Is like I love all of you being here, and I appreciate those of you who come here and have a good time and get with the vibe and do all that sort of stuff. I just don't need any. I don't need any of you. Like I don't need any of you specifically. I need you like collectively to have a channel. But like on an individual level, if you're toxic or if you don't like something I have to say, like I'm not bothered if you aren't here. If you don't vibe with what I do, right? And I might not be your thing. Someone else might be your thing more than I am, and that's totally fine. I like making a thing where people like my thing. I would rather have 1,000 people who love what I do than 100,000 people who kind of like tolerate or like will watch what I do and like it, right? I want people who really like me, not just a pretend me or a fake me or whatever. So, yeah, like. I need an audience to do this, but I don't need any specific person. So if you don't like me, or you're a toxic personality, or you think that I shouldn't say a thing that I say, or that an opinion of mine makes me unwatchable, cool. Go somewhere else. But if you do, glad to have you here. Let's see. Our featured matchup is the Ruben Furkin one. Has not happened yet. Let me see if there's another match I can put on in the interim while we wait for Ruben Furkin to kick off. And people taking their sweet time. The link for the brackets is in the description now. Good mentality to have when streaming. I agree. It's my mentality. Pompeo gameplay dropped, or there are more great players? I don't know the answer to that question. Start the match. I'm not in charge of that. Why Remy not playing other leagues? Because I don't know why Remy what Remy does and doesn't want to do. What's about CR's future? I don't know. I'll be here as long as it's here. Here we go. Ruben Furkin, featured matchup of the round. Let's go. Level 15 does not change the context of the game, but instead replaces evolution. I don't know, dude. I don't know what to tell you. They're not going to get rid of level 15. So you can make all the arguments you want, they're just not going to do it. Who is Remy Eli? He's the guy who made the Minor Wall Breakers Magic Archer deck really popular. Minor Wall Breakers NATO Magic Archer deck. Hey, thank you, Christian. Glad you dig it. Why is it so hard to keep up after 5,000 trophies? Because people start getting better after every space. Why are you wearing sunglasses? Because I have no eyes, and it's really embarrassing. I'm actually just casting based off of what I hear. So there you go. I just want you to see like the gaping holes that I have instead of eyes. Matsis, I'm not going to dignify that with a response. Firkin, he's king. Sure. Let's see. Can I do a southern accent while casting? Well, southern accent's pretty broad, right? There's like a Georgia twang. There's a, you know, the Louisiana Bayou accent. There's a whole bunch of different ones in Texas. It's like saying do an English accent. And you're like, well, which one? Islamic world. The game cost. Okay, I will address this. It needs to be pay to win and losing interest in new users. The game now is far less pay to win than it was during the first year to 2 years of the game. Far less. Quite famously, Chief Pat was in an article about being like the best Clash Royale player after playing, after paying like the whole article about how he paid $13,000 to max his account or something crazy, some crazy number like that. Stefan, our featured matchup this round is Firkin versus Ruben. So we'll catch up with Mo later. So, yeah, like, the game... I do think the monetization scheme is too aggressive right now. I don't personally like level 15, and I wish that the monetization scheme for EVOs was less aggressive, and there were more opportunities for players to access the content. Like I think I've said before that I think it would be really good I think the appropriate way to do it would be that if you're trying to get access right out the gate, that paying, like for example, putting it inside of Pass Royale would make that happen faster so that you could access the content more quickly, and that it would take maybe a couple of months for someone to get the same access if they weren't getting things like Pass Royale. So that's, I think that right now I think the monetization scheme right now is too aggressive, but also like a quote unquote paywall is part of the game's an unfortunate vestigial part of the game's design, and it's unavoidable. So that's my thought. Let's see. No, I've expected a lot of Mo's matches. Right now, this round, our features match is Firkin. I see a lot of people asking for Mo versus whoever he's fighting. Mo versus Will. This round, Firkin Ruben is our featured match. And if Mo's match is still going on when it's done, then we'll check it out. How are these players set up for the tournament? They weren't. There was an open qualifier, Shamsul. There was an open qualifier. And there were actually 15 open qualifiers. So thousands of players competed. And these are the top 55. No matter what Supercell does, people always want to know. Yeah, for sure. H saying I will always love watching commentate. Oh, thank you. Again, these streams are more I'm curating and hosting rather than commentating. When we get to the later stages of the tournament and we're focusing on one match at a time, there'll be more commentating and more casting and less hosting. But again, with all the craziness happening at this stage, more of a hosting situation. Oh, Will took game 1 off of Mohammed Light, folks. Get out of that. If I could cast any other video game or sport, what would it be? Video game, for a long time, I really wanted to do Apex. Honestly, competitive Apex is kind of funky compared to casual Apex. Like, it's a very, very different game. For sports, I used to be a mixed martial arts play-by-play commentator, and I really enjoy commentating that sport. I don't like the state of the sport at the moment. I got out of it because there was clear that there was little chance for upward mobility. Too few sustainable jobs for too many people trying to do it. And then this job came along, and I went with the tide. Other sports I'd like to commentate: ultimate frisbee, disc golf. Both those would be very fun. I'd really enjoy doing either one of those. Let's see. Show your shades. There are lots of them back there. Will is running bridge spam against the RG deck of Mo. I'll give you more updates as I see them. Just a half step late with that barb barrel. Could have protected the magic archer a little bit better. Let's see. Can I watch 2 games at once? Yes, but I'm choosing to do some featured matches and then some dual matches. I'm doing a hybrid kind of thing today. How do coaches get paid? It used to, when we were in the org system, there were salaried coaches. Now coaches typically get a percentage of their players' winnings, since it's not like org based anymore. Patrick saying I'm way better. Cool, come get the money then. What's on your hat? It's a disc golf logo for a company called Another Round. Mo lost his first game. Yes. Electro Valley deck, please provide us. Go to Cashman with a K. He makes videos about that sort of thing. Let's see. How about 3 Evo shards a season on light side? I mean, I don't know what the exact balance would be, but again, if I were to do the monetization scheme, I would still make it so that players who wanted to bypass Royale or something like that, that they could, you know, pay to get earlier access to it, and that players could. Then the second thing I would do is I would make achievement-based easier to get access to shards within like sort of that month to 6 weeks time frame, and then people who then I would make it so that the shards were more collectible over about a 2 to 3 month range after release for players, for like average players. That would be kind of, that on face value, that would kind of be like my monetization structure. So there you go. Favorite sport. My favorite sports to play was Ultimate Frisbee. I don't have the knees for it anymore. So now it's disc golf, which I've also always loved my entire life. Yeah, there you go. It looks like Furkin's going to take this as a 2-0. This is not the group stage. This is the Swiss bracket stage. And looks like Furkin's got this pretty well locked up. And for those of you who are asking about Mo lost 2-0 to Will. So there you have it. We are entering into our final round here. I see Hayden Lee asking how many matches are left today. We are currently in round 7 of 8. And looks like Furkin's going to take a nice 2-0 here. GG, well played. Bro, never gonna say I love your goggles collection. Well, they're not goggles, but thanks. I'm glad you like it. I am doing a lot of things, so I'm not gonna always respond to every comment quickly. I usually try to scroll back and see what's there. Let's see if we can get something else going on as well here. Here we go. How can we spectate Mo matches? Get them on your friends link. Rangus, you know what? That's another timeout here just because you spam too much. That's your second time spamming a bunch. Don't spam. So what are they called? They're called Goodr. G-O-O-D-R. Goodr. G-O-O-D-R. Ian with a little 2-0 there. Sub versus Sandbox. Who has 2 thumbs and is really hungry? This guy. Did Lapo quit? I don't think he quit. He's just not really putting it together this year. I think he like half quit. You know what I mean? Like he's still playing, but not really going that hard on it. Is Mo still at the top? Yeah, I mean, I think he'll still be number 1. Because he'll be 6-1. I mean, and I think that he'll have a better points differential. Either way, we'll see. Hey, Rich, how you having any new glasses? Yeah, these ones are pretty new. These ones that I'm wearing right now. I have a bunch of other ones that are Jurassic Park themed that I recently got. Right, like these ones are pretty rad. These ones are pretty cool. The bracket is in the description. How many qualify for next round? 32. I'm going to order those right now. Sweet. Enjoy it, Devang. They're pretty rad. How did Mo lose? The same way anybody loses, by the other person taking their towers. I'm just going to keep timing out fake Mohammed Light, just for the memes now. I'm not going to lie, those Jurassic ones look insane. Yeah, all the I have a bunch of Jurassic ones that are pretty fire, and the box for them is real sick. Right? Really cool box for the Jurassic Park ones. And GG well played, Dark Angel. And the bag the Jurassic Park ones come in is actually fire, too. Right? Oh, which ones are these? These are also Jurassic Park themed. Which ones are these? Oh yeah, these ones are funny. These ones are like the Mr. DNA guy from the little video in the original movie where they explain how they made the dinosaurs in the theme park. Yeah, those are fun. Those are fun. I don't know. The bracket shows Will won 2-0. Yes, he did. You can casually open up your own shop and sell glasses. Yeah, maybe. What country do you live in? The United States of America. If you were curious, which United States? Oh, Vitor Tico's still going? Let's put that on, too. There we go. Can you do their accents? I mean, yeah, sure. The trick with accents is usually having, like, a phrase that's what, like, I call your anchor phrase, right? So, like, my roommate freshman year of college, he's Russian. And he always said, like, obviously his parents were from Russia, so it was pretty easy for him to do the accent. but he always, no, not music. He always suggested, what just happened? I'm glad that didn't, what is happening here? What is going on? What is happening? Yeah, like, so his suggestion for Russian was liquor box. I have a box where I put my liquor. And that was how he would get into a Russian accent. That was his suggestion. I haven't done Scottish. I used to have a pretty good Scottish accent. I haven't done it in quite a long time. What is happening? I'm gonna have to kill this for a second. Yeah, let's kill that. It's been quite a while since I've tried to do a Scottish accent. Like, it was quite, like, when I was a bit younger, I used to live in Edinburgh, Scotland. So I had a no, like, my Scottish accent was no bad, but it's been quite a while since I've actually tried to do it with any sort of, like, proper inflection. Oh boy, this one's close. This one's getting close here. I used to cast all of Thunderstruck's matches with a Scottish accent. Oh boy, good snowball. Good snowball from Vitor. Doesn't get the second hit somehow. Valk takes out one, 2 Dark Goblins at the bridge. Oh my word. Oh my word. This is crazy. Snowball in. Earthquake will do it. Vitor gets it done. Good job, Vitor. Vitor's another guy who, like, I want good things for Vitor. He's such a genuine, nice guy. You know what I mean? The people I root for, I definitely always want Vitor to do well. Just like, he's a cool dude. Let's see. Is that still happening? Here we go. EGW and Cody Go is going on. Let's jump over there. Somebody's phrase was, "Welcome to Utah, USA." That is also a good one. Where do you know Hindi? I don't speak any Hindi. Am I an actor too? I have done some acting. I'm not really. I wouldn't call myself an actor. I've done some acting though. Like, someone asked me earlier about a Southern accent, and like I can put on something kind of generic. This might be a bit more getting into like the eastern side of Texas, but I have plenty of family in Houston, which is a little bit different version. Texas, like a East Texas accent isn't quite as aggressive as you might think. But like Kentucky is different, Georgia's different, Louisiana's very different. Whenever I try to do Irish, it just sounds like a pirate. That's always fun. And there's 2 different Irish, right? Like, you have, like, the Dublin, and then you have the, like, the more, hold on. Splash Yard from Cody Go, fascinating. Let's see how this goes with Splash Yard. Who came up with 6-man for Royal Recruits? I'll do a quick version. I'll do a quick version of that story. It was during the No-Till World Worlds back in 2020. It was Jack playing against who was Jack playing against? Someone else might be able to remember the story better than I do, even though I'm the one who was a part of it. Jack was playing against somebody, and he kept on saying, like, they were trying to do their give their bans, and in the chat, Jack was saying 6-man because Royal Recruits doesn't translate the same way into Japanese, And then I think it was Raspberry who was like, he means royal recruits. And that was just so, like, wholesome. We were like, yeah, it's 6-man now. That's what that's called. Yeah. Do I dance? Like no one's watching. You see? All right. Is this the last round? No, we're about to hit the last round. Sing Pirates of the Caribbean song. What is that? A song? I mean, what's Pirates like the Yo Ho Ho song? Vitor's such a lovable guy. Yes, I certainly agree. Vitor quite lovable. He's like a human ice golem. Just want to snuggle him. Is Mo playing? Mo actually just announced he quit Clash Royale forever. He's never playing again. He's selling his phone. Going back to his first true love, volleyball. EGW, can he do it? Or will Splash Yard hold the day? Got to NATO this back. Oh, he NATO'd it. Oh, he NATO'd the RG right into the river. Oh no. Oh no. That's gonna be a lot of damage, and this is not gonna turn into a big counter push here, I don't think. Will he get the Mother Witch out? No, the reflection by the monk. Mother Witch stays on. RG is classic. You got a graveyard, but you also have to protect this RG at the same time. That's going to be a GG, a well-played EGW. Splash Yard has no chance. Mike Schofield saying, you're joking, right? No, he said he's quitting Clash Royale. He's actually not going to even like own any mobile devices anymore, just because of like how distracting they are and not good for social interaction. He's going to play volleyball full-time, competitively. It's going to be an outside hitter. That's not where I was trying to go. I was trying to go here. There we go. He watched after watching the really tremendous Nebraska match from last night, where Nebraska volleyball set a record for live spectators at a women's sporting event with over 90,000 people packed into Nebraska's football stadium. Mo was so inspired by that. He was like, it's volleyball. I'm pursuing that. Good for him, you know? You got to find what you love and stick with it. Taking a look at the scoreboard. 6-1. There are 4 of them. Will, Firkin, Mo, and Matea. They're all guaranteed to qualify to our next stage. A lot of 5 and 2s there. Pedro, Ian, Ruben, Dark Angel. Oh, I hope we get... If Pedro, Ian, that'd be a fun one. Or Ian, Ruben. Or Pedro Ruben. A lot of good matchups right there. Lucas in the 5 and 2 range as well, it looks like. Some good 5 and 2 happening. Here's the big area though. This area right here. You're gonna be top 32 to qualify. You can qualify with a losing record.
Is there something else I can help with?
What was that? Stop it, iPad. You can qualify with a losing record, but it's going to be hard to do. Going 4 and 4. Well, going 4 and 4. 4 and 4 should keep you safe. There you go. And our final round matchups. Let's go to the bracket for the final round matchups. They are not yet posted, so we'll get them soon. What's the average age for these tournaments? I don't know. Probably like 20-ish, maybe 19-ish. I'd be a shorter for 07 right now. Yeah, for sure. I feel you. Thank you for being honest, because most people are like, I would crush all these guys. They're all trash, and I'm the best. All right, here we go. Matchups for our final round. Ruben Dark Angel. Lucas Mr. Cena. That's actually going to have a fun one, too. We'll probably double screen this last one. Ian Vitor. All right, I like Ian Vitor. Igor Samwell. And that might be an elimination match. Hold on, let's look at the standings for a second. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to double screen this. Igor versus Sam. Winner goes on to the next stage. Loser does not. So we're definitely going to be putting that one on. For sure. What do you think? Is EGW Sandbox? No, they're both doing much better. EGW Sandbox is kind of fun, though, too. Ian Vitor. I like Ian Vitor. Yeah, we're going to do Ian Vitor and Igor Samwell. That'll be our matches. That's fun. That's fun. I like that. I like that. Why is Mo third? Because of points differential. Set win-loss differential. Points differential. There you go. So there you have it. I just quit when I see Golem. Why? Beat it. Crush them. Probably give up after 4 losses. Well, 4 losses is not enough. I'm interested in what your family wants to know about. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what you're saying to me right there. Who did Mo lose to? Mo lost to Will. Let's see. How dare Mo lose 0-2? Yeah, I mean, how dare he? Doesn't he know I expect differently? Live up to my expectations. All right. I'm excited for Samuel Igor. That's going to be a good one. Sam Igor. That gets me excited. That gets me ready to go. Rich, what's that hat you got on, bro? This is for Another Round. They're a disc golf brand, like supply brand. They also have a bunch of tap rooms that are also disc golf stores. This is a cool hat. Ian 77 or no? We're gonna watch Ian Vitor and we're gonna watch Igor Sam. That's the plan. We will watch both of those. What is the rightmost stat in the standing? I actually don't know. I already answered the Rich, what's your hat thing. I already answered that one. Cool. Well, hopefully these matches start here in a second because I don't know about you, but I'm really excited to see them. They've got me real pumped. Ian Vitor. There we go. Come on, Ian Vitor. We're going to watch... why does Riley never compete in these tournaments? I don't know, man. He does sometimes. You know, people got lives. Like, honestly, like, Riley is has the ability to make so much more money as a content creator than he does as a pro player. Really, if you're a pro player, you should be a content creator. Rich fan says, Rich, I love you. I have an interesting inkling here. Let me just see something real quick. A really interesting... Nope. But it's a brand new account. Cool. Thanks. Mwah. Kisses. Congrats on 100K. Thank you very much. Waiting for these matches to start. Is there a Clash Royale tournament for seniors? Yeah, they actually briefly had, like, the CRVL, the CR Veterans League, was like a community event. That was a briefly lived thing. Let's see. Where's Sam Igor? That's the one I really want, though. Where are you? Do I have... I think I have Sam on my friends list, don't I? Yeah, I do. Okay, so as soon as that starts. When will matches start? Hopefully soon. Is Moogie a content creator? I don't know. Because Riley cheats, he's a 2 account elixir. Pretty much every pro does that, though, right now. They all do that. Like, that's not anybody. That's not anyone unique. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get the Ian matchup going, and as soon as Sam jumps in, we'll get that one going, too. Cheese curds or mozzarella sticks? Ugh, neither. Both of those sound like terrible things to put in my body. If I have to choose, mozzarella sticks. But I would pass on both. I'm a huge fan. Please ping me. Hello, huge fan. Esteban Segura. Hey, man, I made an account, LOL, just to watch this. You made a different account? Like, what, did I ban your other account? Oh, yeah, you're a good guy, so I made my name this. Okay, cool. Thank you. That's flattering. Do I know Oyasu? Yeah. Cope, Riley cheats. Literally, pretty much every pro has a second device to count Elixir, or like has a friend giving them Elixir advice. Like, it's now that we're in the online era, it's just a reality. Like, if you're gonna push ranked, you should be doing that probably. You can't do it live on stage. You know what I mean? You can't do it live on stage, so some people will get exposed, maybe. No, you used to use a guest account, but now you did that in order to chat. Okay, cool. Come on, Sam match. Sam and Igor elimination match. Is Ian facing elimination? No. Ian is 5-2, so he's more than safe. How can I get involved in these matches? Stick around to the end of the day, and I'll tell you. Mugi is actually a content creator. He has a channel both in English where he shows gameplays and Japanese channel. I didn't know he had an English channel. How does one get involved in these matches or qualify? They're open qualifiers. I'm holding off on the Mo match because Mo's already guaranteed to qualify. The Igor-Sam match is an elimination match. Winner goes on, loser's out. So I'm going to be waiting to show that one. Amar saying, discover this channel, by the way, and subscribe to me. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Mad respect. Mad respect. My favorite Evo. Honestly, like it's too strong, and I think that they need to change the. I don't like the change they made, but the Evo Knight, because it really changes the way you think about playing the Evo Knight. I really wish that the change they had made would be to reduce the boosted stats and keep the shield when it walks, because the shield when it walks is interesting. It changes how you play the card, which is what Evos should do. Evos shouldn't just make the card stronger. They should change the way you think about the way the card is played. Nice win here for Ian, it looks like, as long as he doesn't take a big L right here. Don't take a big L right here, Ian. Ian, don't take a big L right here. Ian! Oh, my word! Ian! Why is this Sam Igor match not starting? What the heck's going on? If it doesn't start soon, I guess I'll just show the Mo match. I just really wanted to show this Sam Igor match since it's actually an elimination match and has competitive relevance, whereas the Mo match has no competitive relevance now. It's just a match. Can 3 and 5 qualify? Unsure. There might be a couple. There might be a couple who qualify, I think, yeah. Are there more rounds tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow we enter in the group stage. Bro, Ian, dude. Ian got busted up. Caster cursed. Curse. Winner calling it out. Winner with the real. Winner with the real. I really wanted to get the whole. I'm really annoyed. I really wanted to get the whole Sam Igor match. So I was probably just do a separate video about it. All right, let's see the end of the Mo Matea game. And looks like Mo's got that one. All right, I'm going to jump out of this for a second and go see if the Sam Igor match has started up. And we missed the beginning. Darn. They just took so long to start. I was gonna make a separate video about it. Oh well. Oh, Arden's match is also if the Vitor Ian match ends here, I'll put on the Arden Toes match. Oh, Arden on the choppy block too there, huh? Please hold. Heal Spirit not doing much into that poison. Do you think Piggies will be better with recruits or with barbs? Your answers right now, folks. Recruits or barbs for those Piggies, those Piggly Wigglies? I think with the charge, it might become recruits. Because it also, the charge will make splash damage maybe like less ideal somehow. Ian evens things up against Vitor. I am very hungry. My breakfast was not enough. I'm definitely need to be better about my my breakfast plan. Oh yeah, that's not enough calories at all for breakfast. Oof. Okay, we'll have to eat something after this is over, because that was a bad call. I only had 195 calories for breakfast. This poison's doing a lot better job for Igor than I might have suspected. Will those tank enough for that? Or just forcing out Elixir there? Ammo Chandla, show your eyes. I don't have eyes. Stop being so rude. I have empty sockets where eyes should be, and I'm very self-conscious about it. Gosh. Hey, Rich, I think you do a great job. I have a question. Do you think they ever put this game on PlayStation? This game would not be playable on PlayStation. Because how do you put stuff in different places? You know what I mean? Like, unless you use PlayStation Eye or something to, like, be your finger. But no, this game would not be playable on PlayStation in any meaningful way. Oh, the Piggly Wigglies getting in a little damage. 20 seconds left. 1,500, 1,431, 837. Is there a big ol' come from behind win for Sam here against Igor? I don't think so. I think that Sam is going to lose game 1 to Igor. That's what I think. Not true, Tin Man. Mohammed, I don't understand why are you making that weird accusation in the chat? That's a weird one. Show your sockets. No, I'm embarrassed. They're hideous. Hideous, empty holes where eyes should be. Thank you, Two Shot Luke, for supporting the magic that is a Rich Slayton Swiss bracket. Vitor Ian all tied up. You know, I'm going to switch over to the Vitor Ian audio here for a minute, because Vitor Ian are all tied up with and going into sudden death overtime. I don't know who that... I looked him up. That guy's a soccer player. 1956. Top 5 favorite Clash Royale players. There's a guy in my clan with a funny name. I like him a lot. He's one of my top 5. This dude I met at summer camp once. He's definitely top 5. Asuchini. Rumham. And my friend's cousin. Those are my top 5 players. I like the format. Thanks, Faded. Appreciate the support there. I'll use that $4.99 for my lunch I need to eat here very soon because I did not eat enough breakfast. And I'm realizing that under 200 calories for breakfast does not work for me. Gives me a headache. Fire Breezies. Looks like Ian's going to win this one. Did I just caster curse him? Did I just caster curse Ian? Did I caster curse Ian? Did I do it? I don't think I did. I think it's fine. GG, well played. Tim, man, it's a family-friendly stream and product. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and switch our audio and go to the rest of this Igor Samuel matchup. Oh yeah, is Arden still going? I'll go ahead and double this gameplay here. Did Mo Light get eliminated? No, Mo Light's made it through to tomorrow. Tomorrow we are back on same time, 7 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Eastern time, and whatever that is, wherever you're from. And it'll be the group stage. So that's tomorrow, right here on youtube.com/RichSlayton. Let's see. Would I go to a Clash Royale themed? I'd go to a Clash Royale themed anything. Bar, restaurant, yoga studio. I'll go. Why not? Can we consider the bowler as a tank? Sort of. It's not king. It's not tower targeting. So it's like a mini tank. Do I know what happened to KK this year? I don't know. KK, he started off like going for it and then kind of took his foot off the gas. I don't know why. Let me open up KK's profile. Let's see. Yeah, he just hasn't gotten past the Swiss stage. KK played all 6 seasons and has just never made it past Swiss. The best he's done is 7 wins, which, 7 and 3 is, get lucky for that to put you through. So there you go. That's what happened to KK this year. Here we go. Elimination game between Samuel Basoto and Igor. Winner moves on, loser goes home. How can I start playing Clash Royale competitively, says Divyam Patel. First is push Path of Legends to top 1,000. That's an easy way to do it. Am I streaming in both aspect ratios today? I am not. What's your favorite snack? I don't know. Good question. I'm out of water, too. Good thing this stream is nearly over. I might die. Greco goes loco. Fun clan name there. Let's see. Any other? Oh, let me look and see if there's anyone else who's bubbly, who we could watch right now. Adrian Pedro's in a bubble match. Let's see that. All right, so we have 2 loser leaves town game 3s. How about that? This is your reminder to stay hydrated. Yeah, I should do a better job of that, for sure. What happens when someone misses top 1,000? Well, then they qualify for the next stage, for the Swiss stage of CRL. And then if they make the top 32 from that, they qualify for the group stage. Then if they make the top spot in their group, they qualify for the monthly final. And then they get cast by me live on the official Clash Royale League monthly stream. Hussein Ali, you don't answer subscribers' questions with satisfactory friendliness. I just don't know every time. Well, satisfactory is in the eye of the beholder, Hussein. I'd say that I answer questions precisely as I intend to. Sometimes I answer a question with full seriousness because it's either the first time I've answered the question or the question is in earnest. Sometimes if I get the same question, I don't know, 50 times in a stream, I stop giving a serious answer because I am not a robot. I'm not an NPC. This is not a TikTok NPC screen. Mohammed Light. Mohammed Light. Mohammed Light. November. November. Mohammed Light. November. You know what I mean? I can't, it's not what I'm doing. Oh, boy. Sam's starting to pull ahead. That's a big reflection. Yes, minimum age for CRL is 16. That's correct. Rich is a snag. Thanks, Chris. Appreciate it. I blew a kiss. Was that satisfactorily friendly enough for you? Give the kids a break, Rich, says Felix. You guys, y'all forget sometimes that I was a full-time stand-up comic for 10 years. And so, like, my tolerance for whatever is so much lower than, like, a normal... Oh, boy! Oh, boy! Sam! Sam! There was a musketeer on your tower, and then it shot it a lot. Igor goes through. Sam's out. Your golden ticket winner goes 3-5 today. I don't think so. I think maybe you might not be practicing the same level at the moment. You know what I mean? You prefer streaming on YouTube over Twitch? Yeah, I'm kind of over Twitch. I do it occasionally for certain events. It's just easier to monitor one channel. And I'm not a full-time streamer, you know what I mean? So I'd rather just, like, focus everything here. Let's see. Anyone else still playing? Ooh, Adrian Pedro gets the dubs. Who's Wawa playing against? Oh, that must be a ladder match. Yeah, just a ladder match. All right, I think we've just about hit the end here, folks. Let's go ahead and take a look at the game results. They're coming in. I don't see any active matches in either clan. So, we must be getting close to the end here. Paolo with the win over Doom. Hugo over Codigo. Ruben over Dark Angel. Lucas over Mr. Cena. We just saw Adrian win that matchup. Asaf and Sweep just... Did they both... What's happening here? Why is there no result? Firkin got his dub. We just saw Igor get the win. What's happening with Luminary Ali? Let's get these results getting reported. Sandbox over EGW. Arden got his win. That's big for him. Arden qualifies. Let me go ahead and while they're getting the final, we'll reveal the standings once they're fully tallied. For now, let me. Oh yeah, how do you do this event? Well, I'll show you guys something here. This event had a whole big qualifier thing, multiple stage qualifiers, and there is one more edition of this competition in the fall that will also have 15 open qualifiers. You can find that by joining the Discord. Let me go ahead and grab the Discord. We'll do wrapping. Let's see. Still live. Hold on. Let me go. Where's the Discord here? Yeah, here is the Discord. Let me do a never expires link here. Training link, copy. Here you go. Here's the Discord for this event, for this competition and competitions like it. In fact, it's actually a great Discord overall for competitive Clash Royale. You can play. Boom. There you go. I put that into the description below. That's the Discord for this thing. And that will give you all the info that you need. Let's see. Originally, person who answered all silly questions. Yeah. Let's see. How many more matches? We're done with matches. Now we're just waiting for the standings to be updated. And as soon as they are, I'll show you. As soon as they're updated, I'll show you. Riley posted a video where he qualified, but nowhere to be seen. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's also the time of day. Right? Like, this is the middle of the day. Is Riley in school right now? You know what I mean? Maybe he can't play because he's still in school right now. Isn't he in high school still? Standings are almost updated. Let me go take a look and see if they're finalized. I think that's finalized. All right, I think these are finalized here, folks. So let's go take a look at our standings. Not wrong button. Standings, here we go. So, Firkin and Mo, your number 1 and number 2 seeds. Both at 7 and 1. Your 6 and 2 cohort, pretty big there. Matea, Ian, Will, Sandbox, Ruben, Lucas, Greco. 5 and 3 players, Pedro, Ali, Hugo, Titan, Vitor, Paolo, Alexi, Droy, a.k.a. Mr. Cena, Dark Angel, EGW, Sub, and Trainer Adnan. The 4 and 4 cohort gets through. Coco, Igor does qualify. Arden does qualify. Abbas, Adrian, Luminary, Codigo, Romaine, Jonah. Oh, and 4 and 4 is the cutoff. 3 and 4, not enough. Nikoko edges out John, who's also at 4 and 4, based on points differential. Wow. Wow, that's rough for John. So there you have it. Eliminated. Samuel Basoto, Asaf, Tourist, Doom, Pomp, etc., etc. There you go. Top 32. Nikoko and up. Adrian made it. Nice. Good for him. Jonah. Will we see some stinky cheese later? We'll see. And there you have it, folks. That's it. That's the stream. We did it. We did the stream, everybody. We did it together. And guess what? We're back tomorrow for more of the stream when we get into doing the group stage. And then we'll have some brackets after that. That's the plan. So tomorrow, same place, here. I'm going to put the video up. I'm going to put the link up on my channel here pretty soon. So if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe so that you see the update when it says, boom, we're live tomorrow. And then you can come join me. It's been fun. As always, be excellent to each other. Party on, dude. Peace.
Hey, Clash Royale, get ready for the €70,000 Dreamhack Live Circuit. This international event is open to everyone, bringing the best Clash Royale players together in one competition. Play in both online and offline qualifiers. with 4 live stops in 3 different cities: Andorra, Valencia, Madrid, and back to Valencia for the grand final. Do you think you have what it takes to be a Clash Royale champion? Now is your chance to prove it in the Dreamhack Live Circuit.